16 is underway, and it's a big clash today as World Cup legends Brazil take on Norway, who have not, I think they haven't been in the World Cup since like 1998, and they've only made it to this stage of the competition like 3 times now. So it's a big clash. Going into this, Brazil do have a higher XG in the competition so far, but Norway have created more chances. Brazil, I would say, have also been a bit unimaginative when it comes to just what they're doing under Carlo. Carlo just, it seems like it's a lot of sit deep, let's counterattack, let's find Vinny, rely on Cunha to dig us out of trouble if we need to. But there's an argument that could be made that Norway perhaps are a bit too overly reliant on Erling Haaland as well. I mean, if you're going to be overly reliant on somebody, why not make it Erling Haaland, right? But we're going to chat about all this and more today as we follow along the action, because we are doing a watch along for this one. It is a big match, and I know you guys are excited and thrilled. Probably not going to do one for the later round match because I know a lot of you are going to be sleeping by then, but it's a good time. But I can't wait to hear your thoughts as we go along. Can't wait to get involved in the chat. You guys always love when the chat is active and thriving and having a good time. So make sure you do that. Make sure, though, most importantly, to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're on the road to 4K. Make the likes. If we get to 20 likes while we're live, I'll go ahead and gift a couple memberships for free as well today. So there's a little bit of incentive. Yeah, I'm not too proud to throw out bribes for people. So make sure you hit that like button, guys. We're going to get stuck in, you guys. Also, don't forget, last day to get 25% off in the United vs. Everybody store. It is 25% off. It is the last day, though. So if you have your eyes on, like, the logo shirt or the original green and gold shirt, I think Ian just picked up one of those the other day as well. Everything in there, 25% off last day to get to that 4th of July. So I always want to make sure I'm hooking you guys up with all that. So before we get stuck in here and before I dive into the recaps of the latest results, let's get involved in the chat and see who is in here. Ian, speak of the devil. See, that's what we do here. A little bit of that double entendre. Ian is in the chat. It's big up UV Legends, who's up for a watch along. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I mean, if you don't listen to me, listen to Ian. Ian knows what's all about, you guys. So make sure you guys dig. Danny B's in the house. I think Danny B, last time I looked, at least not last time I looked, last time I heard, Danny B was leading the charge for the World Cup Fantasy. We do have a World Cup Fantasy League. It's too late to enter now, but we did have one started for the channel, and I did throw out a big prize for the winner of that. As long as you're subscribed, please subscribe to the channel if you're playing too. We want to throw like thanks to people that are supporting the channel in that regard. But it has been fun, but I'm pretty sure Danny B was leading that fantasy league. So big up, Danny, if you're still ahead. If not, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, all right? I'm just letting you know. Probably not. Probably not. I'm pretty sure I just have all the players that everybody has. I'm not getting any bonuses for finding any players that nobody's signing and anything, but it is what it is. It says, hope we're having a good day. Nice. Yeah, I figured you were going to have a lot of people over, so it is all great, man. The more the merrier. Make sure that they all jump on their phones right now, Ian. Tell them all to like and subscribe the video, man. That's your duty for the day, man, as part of the channel. Oh, Danny's in second now. All right. I have a lot of players who haven't played yet this round, so we'll see what happens. From kickoff, I'm sure you guys are all watching it, so I don't really think I need to put on the scorecard because we're all watching it right now. But let's get stuck in while we've got some time. Let's talk a little bit about a recap of what's been going on, and then we'll talk real quick some transfer news because there has been a little bit of some transfer shakeup today, you guys. So whatever you're doing right now, just hit that like button, guys. Get a drink. The libations are flowing, so just keep that in mind. Let's talk first about Portugal-Croatia, because that match got a little interesting. If you guys did not watch that one, Croatia did open the scoring through Ivan Perisic shortly into the second half. Then about 15 minutes later, Portugal were actually awarded a pen after Renato Vega was pulled down in the box. I know a lot of people were saying it's not a pen. Was a pen. He's completely pulled down. We've seen those given. It is what it is. The action completely prevents him from getting to the ball. Ronaldo calmly converts, and it's game on at 1-1. 10 minutes left, though, to play in regular time. And Roberto Martinez makes a big call, and then he takes off Cristiano Ronaldo and brings on Gonçalo Ramos in a big call. You know, a 9 for a 9, maybe a little different profile. Who knows? So a lot of people, little eyebrows were raising, and it looked a dead cert for added extra time at that point. Croatia sort of stepped off. It looked like they were just happy to kind of sit back and kind of get to extra time. They kind of waited for the whistle a little bit, but then that also shot them in the foot, which is exactly why Leao had so much time and space at the edge of the box to put in that cross from a deep position. Nobody putting pressure on him, nothing but time and space. Gonçalo Ramos just outjumps two Croatian defenders, heads home the ball in the 94th minute, and that's just how quickly these things can change. You guys know one of my biggest pet peeves is when nobody puts pressure on the ball over in those wide areas or at the edge of the box, and they just allow people to get these crosses in. It's such a big pet peeve of mine. It absolutely cost Croatia that one, just sleeping a little bit, stepping off, not quite switched on, and it completely killed them. It completely killed them. So it is what it is. Croatia are out. No more Luka Modric, no more Ivan Perisic in the World Cup. They are done, most likely, their careers. I mean, Modric is my age, for fuck's sake. He's not always going to do it. So I didn't watch the Switzerland versus Algeria game live. It kicked off at 11 my time. Screw that. I did watch it the next day, though, in its entirety. If you didn't watch that one, Switzerland ran out 2-0 winners. Very good game from them. If you guys have not been following along, Johan Manzambi, we're going to talk a little bit about him in a second as well. We did put him in the scouting report special going into the World Cup. Players, I said, to look out for. Obviously, a lot of people were watching him throughout the season. I think we scouted him early on in the season as well. Having an excellent tournament so far for Switzerland. We'll see how far they can go, though. But yeah, Switzerland ran out 2-0 winners in that one as well. So they are all set to take on Colombia in the next round as well. So that'll be interesting. Australia versus Egypt was a bit meh, if I'm honest. Went to pens. Egypt won. Not sure why Australia felt it necessary to take off their starting keeper ahead of the pens, honestly. Unless Tim Krul is suddenly Australian and suddenly no longer retired. Did not get why they did that one. Sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a coach. We see that from Pep all the time. Yes, Pep is overrated. Just in case you weren't aware of that. Argentina versus Cape Verde. Honestly, that one was a blast. Big up Cape Verde as well. Went to added extra time. And what a goal from Lopez Cabral to make it 2-2 on the 105th minute as well. Such a brilliant goal. Christian Romero with the winner and added extra time. Lissandro Martinez with the assist and a goal on that night as well. He just was it was standout man of the match performance from Licha. But honestly, I mean, to me, the big story was just Cape Verde. What an absolute underdog story that they've been get this far. They held Spain to that 0-0 to kick off their tournament. They went the distance with Argentina. I mean, that's like going 20 rounds, man. They were absolutely a blast to watch. Can we just give Vizinha the Player of the Tournament award now? I mean, does there really need to be a debate? Just give it to him, man. The guy has been an absolute boss for Cape Verde between the sticks, man. Let's see, you guys are complaining about transfers. We'll talk about transfers here in a second. We got about 20 minutes and change to go. Let's move on just to the latest recap because it's been a couple days. Despite a solid run, Ghana's World Cup ended in a disappointing 1-0 to Colombia after Colombia scored in the 14th minute. So Ghana had a lot of time to come back and do something. They just did not do it, I'm afraid. Loads of Ghana players were dropping from that match. A lot of little knocks, a lot of little injuries. Thought Colombia were just, tough. But yes, Ghana's World Cup run comes to an end, which means Colombia take on Switzerland as well. Egypt take on Argentina. We got Mexico taking on England, as you can see. Norway, Brazil here in a second as well. The round 16's already kicked off. France beat Sweden. Canada lost to Morocco, so we've got a France-Morocco coming up as well. Morocco did handle Canada, beating them 3-0. It did come at a cost, though, as Moroccan star of the tournament so far, Ismail Saibari, went off injured. So we'll see what the word is on him. Morocco don't have a ton. I think they did not bring En-Nesyri to this tournament, so we'll see what they can do. Hopefully he'll be fit for him. Otherwise, I can't see where the goals are coming from. Unless they've got that midfielder who's doing bits. I forget his name now. Someone will remind me in the chat. France beat Paraguay 1-0. Thanks to a pen in, honestly, what was probably the most boring match of the tournament so far. I don't know if you guys watched that one yesterday. It was just boring. It was chippy. And you're going to get that when you play some of these Central and South American sides. It will get chippy. I mean, I went on a mission trip to Haiti once with the church, and we just played a little bit of indoor with the the pastor and some of the guys from the village that we spent all week kind of doing construction alongside. And these little Haitian bastards were just kicking the dog shit out of us, man. Like just leaving a little on you every single time. This is where I learned to just stop caring and start hip checking people into the boards too, by the way. But you can't when you play these Central South American sides, it gets chippy. And yet somehow Paraguay didn't receive a single yellow until after the final whistle. Make of that what you will. So that was interesting as well. Balogun's red card, Fellerman Balogun, a U.S. player, his red card has been rescinded, I've read, by the way. So rightfully so. Honestly, it was in no way, shape, or form a red card. But yeah, we'll see. Him being back to full strength does help. I think he was a bit of a nuisance when we played last time. When we played Bosnia, he was causing them all sorts of problems. So that'll help us out. And we did get our first casualty of the World Cup as well, as Julian Nagelsmann has left Germany. We said that he was probably going to leave after their embarrassing elimination by Paraguay, and sure enough, Nagelsmann is out. It sounds to me like Jurgen Klopp is going to be taking over, so that'll be interesting. I think we mentioned the other day that when it comes to these tournaments, like guys like Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp, these guys are the guys you kind of want in charge, because these are the guys that are going to find a way to get a result in these one-off games, and the way that they play suits tournament football, I think. Same as Carlo in some ways. Carlo doesn't do any tactics. He's just like, this, you're the best in this position, just go play that. I think Carlo needs to try to do a little bit more, but you get what I'm saying there. It's interesting stuff. Some World Cup players that obviously are out of the tournament. Are there any players no longer in the tournament that you guys are that you think United should be all over now that they're free and clear and ready to go? I would say obviously Felix Lemaitre, who we've been linked with pretty much all year. He's probably the big one. Crescencio Somerville, no longer at the tournament. He's probably one that has been heavily linked to us, of course. Maybe you'd bring him. Alja Begovic, we've talked about him earlier in the year when we were first linked. We obviously fresh links ahead of the World Cup. He's no longer in it. I really still like Maxi Araujo with Uruguay. I think he'd be an excellent left wing / left back option. I would still also very much like Ferdi Kadiolu. I really like him a lot as a left back. Turkey. Baturina with Croatia, very good young player. I scouted him, I want to say even the season before last season, I scouted him on the channel. Excellent young player. Tanaka, I like Tanaka as a rotation option. The Japanese lead center midfielder. Ayari, obviously we've been linked to recently. He's entering the final year of his contract with Brighton. Doesn't look like he's extending. He'd be a good rotation option. Ilawi, also another one of Ivory Coast. We scouted him earlier in the season, and he's had pretty good showing for Ivory Coast. I think he could do a really good job as a young rotation option as well. I really like Doué at right back as well. I think he could be an excellent pickup. And then obviously Ismail Assar. Excellent goal the other week. Really good player. I really like Ismail Assar a lot. Danny, I see you're really feeling positive today. Let's get on to this transfer. But yeah, let me know if there's any players that are no longer in the World Cup that have been eliminated that you would want to go ahead and look. I just listed like over a dozen there that I think I would take as United in some way, shape, or form. One of whom, speaking of which, we've been linked to freshly today, and that is Johan Manzambi. We've also been linked to Andre Santos as well. So Craig Hope kind of putting out the Johan Manzambi stuff. We've seen him linked to Newcastle as well. If I were Johan Manzambi, and again, taking off my United hat for a second, I'd probably look at both teams, Newcastle, Manzambi, and I'd say to myself, where am I going to play? He's probably going to get more opportunities at Newcastle because they've got a huge Anthony Gordon-shaped hole on the left side of that attack. And I do agree with Danny B that I like him a little better further up the pitch, and I do think kind of as a Jack Grealish kind of Cunha wide player who's like not necessarily a winger, but like someone who can operate a little better in those tight areas. I think that could be a really good pickup for Newcastle as well. Combining with Lewis Hall, I think could be a really good opportunity for him if Lewis Hall stays. But yeah, loads of Andre Santos links this morning as well. I'm not sure how I feel about the links. Reportedly, so far, just exploring and no talks have been held. Honestly, this to me just sounds like a rehash because we were reportedly in talks with his agent back in like March. This just to me seems like a rehash of old news. It's the same agent as Matheus Cunha and a couple other Brazilian players, so there's a link there as well. I don't really want to give Chelsea any money though. So, I mean, they've stolen enough money from us already with Mason Mount. I don't really want to do that. 50 million is the price for me. Honestly, 50 million is a bit too much for a player who's probably not going to be a starter. He's not a starter at Chelsea. He's a bit of a bit part player. 50 million is absolutely ridiculous. I wouldn't pay more than 30 for a player like that, honestly. But you guys let me know what you think. Here's a little breakdown of what you can expect to see. Very similar to Casemiro in his play style. Now, remember, he's only played about 1,400 minutes, so again, smaller sample size, probably half the sample size that you really should have, half of like the full league minutes. But you can see ball winner, ball progressor at the same time in terms of just getting that ball forward. Average with progressive passes. Now, remember, forward pass and progressive pass are not the same. Progressive pass moves the ball 10 yards closer to the opposition goal. Forward pass can move it, 2-3 yards. So progressive pass has to be 10 yards forward. So not going to be a playmaker from deep, probably not going to be switching the ball a whole lot, but he will win the ball and feed it to another player, similar to what you're going to get from like Baleba and stuff as well. And then if you put down his ratings and a couple other metrics, again, you can see very, very defensive in terms of the tackling is in the 73rd percentile. Tackle resistance as in press resistant is up there as well. 50-50 is up in there as well. Carry defending, positioning. So again, more of a back foot, defensive-minded midfielder, less of a playmaker, which is fine because I do think we need one of each. I do still think we need someone like a more defensive-minded and someone who is a little bit more ball progressing. I would like two profiles in addition to Cobby and Ederson as well. But you guys let me know what you think about Andre Santos. I'm not really like, yay, let's go get Andre Santos. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Danny says, can you compare Santos' season at Strasbourg compared to Sangare this season? I can try. Hold up. We're doing an in-stream comparison here. Andre Santos. So you want him at Salzburg? So that was like 24-25 though, wasn't it? Yeah. So I can bring it up in Mamadou Sangare and we can look at it. We do this live. That's how we roll here. They're very similar. Just Sangare is the one I want. He's going to have more ball progression. Let me get rid of this pop-up here. So can you guys see that? Let me bring that up. All right. Of course, there's another pop-up. The internet, man. So Sangare is in the purplish color, pinkish color. Santos is in there. So very similar in terms of the ball winning side and what you're going to get from Sangare. Again, like we've said, he is more of the Casemiro type where, yes, he's going to be a ball winner, but he's also going to progress that ball as well, which is, I think, having multiple strings to the bow is good, in my opinion. Don't want to be just kind of shoehorned into one little area. So, he said Timu. He said Timu. Timu. Timu Chouameni. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, those are the two roles that I'd like us to look at. Defensive-minded six, ball-playing midfielder. I put out some polls this morning on 3 different options for each. I put in one I had Buade, Sangare, and Carlos Baleba as ball winners. And as ball progressors, or I guess I call them ball-playing midfielders, you're looking at guys like Wharton, Nemecha, and Angelo Stiller, because yes, Felix Nemecha is more of a box-to-box progressor, not a defensive six. So that is what you're going to get there. But so you can go and vote on those and let me know what you guys are looking at in terms of the profiles that you're looking for. So far, I think Wharton and Sangare are leading. Let me see real quick. So far, we're looking at Wharton with 47% of the votes, Stiller with 32%, Nemecha with 21%. And as far as the defensive, Mamadou Sangare is still taking him 48%. Baleba's got 22%, and Buade has 30%. So, again, the pairing that I opted just to go ahead and go all out for, Wharton and Sangare to complement the other two midfielders that we've already got. So, but yeah, I'm not paying a lot for someone like Andre Santos. I just don't think that it's worth it, honestly. So we are about 10 minutes from kickoff, everyone. That's pretty much the news, not a whole lot. I've seen some random account on X claiming that Ederson deal is off, and everybody, of course, is starting to run with it. I don't know why people do this. It's like people choose to get angry and choose to believe stuff just to kind of suit the anger. I don't know why people, especially United fans, every summer, they choose to be angry and they choose to believe everything that makes them angry. It does not make sense to me whatsoever. Like, why do people choose that? You have so many other things you can choose to feel, and you want to choose the anger. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Um, yeah, like Danny says, it is a circus. It is silly season. There's a reason we call it silly season. Um, so it is what it is. I'm not worried. Ederson has literally already said everything's pretty much done. Like, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get randos on Twitter making these claims, and because they put on a photo and they make the tweet look visually look appealing, people just run with it, and people start retweeting it, and then it snowballs from there. And I think that if people haven't learned by now, like, if people choose to believe guys like accounts like Indy Kayla or Fakai's, like, I can't help you. You're just choosing to get yourself into this emotional roller coaster. Not my problem at that point. I've tried to explain it to people. Like, there are accounts you can follow, and I don't believe a whole lot right off the bat. But when certain things come from credible sources, yeah, we'll talk about it. But you guys, that's why I don't talk about stuff from Build or Team Talk or Caught Offside or any of this shit on the minute. Like, what is on the minute? What the hell is that? Just don't bother with it. It'll save you so much frustration. So, but yeah, get your thoughts in. Go and answer that poll as well. If you are watching on X, please consider jumping over and hitting that like button. Like I said, if we can get to 20 likes while we're live, and you guys can keep me honest because I'm watching the game on one screen, so I'm not always going to be able to see it. If we get 20 likes while we're live, you guys, I'll go ahead and gift 5 memberships. If we get the 30 likes, I'll give 5 more because I'm cutting it down half. But you guys, keep hitting that like button, subscribing, you guys. We're on the road to 4K. Would love to get there before the end of the summer. I think we can do it. We're not that far away. We're only like 100, I think, away from it. So you guys can do it. Let us know what you guys are doing. I am having some delicious Dragon's Milk Reserve today. S'mores flavored Dragon's Milk Reserves, man. It is. I will say this. So you guys know I love stouts. Like Guinness is its own food group to me. Like it is what it is. It's pretty much what I survive on when I'm in England. It's just Guinness breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But Dragon's Milk is stronger. Obviously, it's a stout. It's 11% alcohol by volume. But the Reserve they got a couple different flavors. So the S'mores has such a good nose. Like, I'm getting a lot of marshmallow, a bit of graham cracker kind of on the nose. Taste-wise, it's definitely got more chocolate in there. Now, if you want to get something really good, go get the Dragon's Milk Reserve oatmeal cookie. That has an excellent nose, excellent on the palate as well. You really get a lot of that vanilla kind of from the cookie kind of flavor. This one's not bad. It's not the best s'mores stout I've had, but it's not the worst. And it's keeping me cool, so it is what it is. But you guys let me know. We are about 5 minutes here from kickoff. We're doing the national anthems here personally. Let's see. Ian says, personally, I would like to see us forget the Premier League and shop in Europe. Buati, Sangari, Manzambi, Yorenchi, it's all about 170 million max. Yeah, there's, like I said, you guys know, you're singing from the same hymnal as me. I think that the way we're seeing the midfield market in the Premier League is just absolutely nuts. Just don't. Like, there's one midfielder in the Premier League that I would go right now and break the bank for, and that's Adam Wharton, because aside from, like, Angelo Stiller, no other midfielder in football is that profile right now. There's not a whole lot of available deep-lying playmakers like that who play that much ball progression, those many key passes from deep rolls, and still put in a shift off the ball. You've got guys like Sangari who will get the ball forward, but a lot of those balls that Sangari plays, even the ones like Casemiro plays, they're not key passes. They're not passes that lead to a shot, and that's the difference. Wharton has this crazy ability to he scans 100 times. That first touch is often a ball kind of lobbed over the first line of opposition press, and he just finds players on the wrong. The way that Palace set up that 3-4-2-1 last season, he had runners in the channels and everything in those kind of half spaces. That's exactly where guys like Cunha are going to be and Bruno are going to be sitting. That's where I want someone who would get that ball from deep to the final third with one touch, especially when we play against sides that maybe play a higher line and we've got a lot of space in behind and we're soaking up pressure. One ball can completely put us through on goal, and that's what I want. There's not many players that do that. Yeah, Rob, we talked about that. It's all bullshit, man. I'm not, I'm not worried about that. But big up, Rob. Good to see you again. Yeah, thank you, Rob, for tweeting out the show, you guys. Yes, please do share everything. If you have people over, Ian, and you're watching the game, tell all of them to go on their phones right now and like the video and subscribe, please. I appreciate that. Let me check where we are on the likes while we're doing this national anthem stuff. It was hilarious to me yesterday that every single match was doing the U.S. national anthem because it's so funny. And I forgot that it was 4th of July, so then it made sense once I remembered that it was 4th of July. But it is what it is. You think I would be, I would remember that, but I don't. I don't really know what day of the week it is most of the time. So let's see. 191 people watching. I got eyes on the video. Make sure you guys are liking, please. I do appreciate that. It takes 2 seconds. It's free, helps the channel, gets the algorithm kind of locked in, and gets the channel in front of more people, see the community grow, which I love seeing. I love seeing new faces. I love hearing everyone's opinions. Again, this is not me as a dictator. This isn't an echo chamber. I want everyone's opinions. I would just want, if you have an opinion, just explain why. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Explain why. And that's all I ask, is that you know why you think and feel the way you feel about certain things, whether that's tactics, whether that's transfer targets, whether that's Ineos, the Glazers. Maybe you love the Glazers. I don't know. I don't, but dude, I don't like Ineos either. I think that they're incompetent. I think the Glazers are criminals, and I think Ineos are incompetent. And it just is the way it is. Unfortunately, it's who we have right now. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and it completely bullshit, man. So, but we'll see what happens. We got a couple minutes here till kickoff, you guys. Hopefully, everyone is just sitting back and enjoying the game. If any are you guys overseas? Are you guys staying up for watch this Mexico-England game? If so, I mean, hats off to you. That is some crazy loyalty. But I will. I will. It's only 8 o'clock for me. So, but it's like 1 o'clock for y'all. So, good luck with that. And Danny, I won't. If there's reasons why you don't drink anymore, I want to respect that. I won't. I won't take any more drinks if it bothers you or anything, or if it's offensive in any way. I like to be considerate. I have water as well. Looks like moonshine because it's in a mason jar, but that's how we roll around here. We got these when the whole like farmhouse aesthetic was big. What was that, like 8 years ago? And we just haven't upgraded. We probably do need to upgrade these because probably use the mason jars for other things, like canning, but it's good. It's so good. Ian's got a full house. Big up, Ian, man. What you need to do is just get a giant screen, take it down to the water, and just chill. We got Woody Harrelson and Chris Rock in here, which means Will Smith is slowly walking his way to Chris Rock to slap him in the mouth. Can you believe that, by the way? That he literally assaulted someone on live TV, and then they just turn around and give him an Oscar like 20 minutes later. Like, only in America does shit like that happen, dude. It's absolutely nuts, man. All right, no worries, Danny. I always just want to make sure I'm being considerate of that. No problem, man. So, we are a couple seconds away. I'm going to unmute my computer so I can hear what's going on here. So, and if you want to know who's in the starting 11, it is scrolling down there. If you want me to put the scorecard up on this other side of the screen, I can. I just figure everyone's watching it, so why do we need that? But it is what it is. Casemiro in here. Has Ederson played a minute yet? I thought Ederson came on and played like right back in like the second group game. I just can't remember now who was that against, or if that's even a thing. Somebody remind me. Rob's got the Fosters and nice Fosters. You guys remember those beer commercials for Fosters from like 20 years ago? How to speak Australian. Keeper. Remember that one? Keeper. So we got Ryerson, is that the Dortmund fullback? Patrick Berg. You guys know I really like Patrick Berg. I think he's an excellent holding midfielder. Nusa, we all like Nusa, obviously. I would love Alexander Sorloth at United. I think he ticks a lot of boxes in terms of striker experience, big club experience, Premier League experience, if you like that, goal scorer. I think he would be an excellent striker to come in. He's just on a lot of money, but it is what it is. Nice. The wife. Well, big up, Deb. Hopefully, everyone has a good time. They'll have a better time if they all like and subscribe to the channel while they're there and share it as well. Let's get a hype train. Let's get a subscribe train. Let's get a like train going. I love it. Carlo looking like he lost a little weight. Like, where is this game at? Because he is rocking like full on college professor. He's got the shirt, the tie, the cardigan, the blazer over it. That's nuts. Rob is not sure if he's staying up. Need at least to hear the lineups. Yeah, I mean, you can always watch it tomorrow. That's what I did the other day with the Switzerland game. Just not staying up. Kickoff for 11 o'clock. So, all right, we are about to kick off here, you guys. So, one more, hit that like button, subscribe for me, and I will do my best to follow along with you as we go along here. Sorry if I'm a little ahead. Kicked off now. It's back to Allison. Nope, not Allison. There it is. Uh-oh. There we go. Almost early. It looks smoky in this stadium. Where's the stadium? Nuts. Holland, Sorloft, Noosa just kind of camping out up there. It's in New Jersey. I don't know what the weather. It's a little cooler here now this weekend than it has been in the last week. It was like almost 100 degrees for a couple days there, and then today it's been nice. It's just been raining all day today, so that's been not great. Woke up this morning, not a word of a lie, went to go open the back door to let my dogs out. Thankfully, I turned the light on, but there was a huge skunk literally right by my back door. I'm so glad I didn't let the dogs out because that would have ruined my entire day. That would not have been fun. Dogs getting skunked first thing in the morning is that just sets the tone. That just sets the tone. Nyland kicking the ball out again. Just both teams kind of feeling each other out. Sorlov, you gotta hold that up, man. You had opportunity there. Danny already making moves. I just go really hard to the paint, man. I got Kane, I got Messi, and I got Mbappe just rocking it, man. Noosa might have been a good shout today, but he's on that yellow, so we'll see. But Ian says, "Oh, that's crazy." My dog. Yeah, I literally because I've got like a sliding screen, like sliding glass door, like a big door wall, and there's built-in blinds, and so I turned the porch light on, and I saw something, and I opened the blinds, and I saw this giant, huge skunk, and I was like, "Ah, crap!" So I just cracked the door and just yelled at it, like, "Get out of here!" and it scampered off, and then I had to wait like 15 minutes and let my dogs out, and I've had that happen once before, and it was not made me late for a friggin' day of fishing because I had to stop and give my dog a couple showers. That was the worst. Thankfully, he didn't get full on sprayed that time. The skunk like sprayed, and he kind of ran into it, but he still smelled. He brought it in the house. So, and little tip for anyone if ever that happens: do not use tomato juice. Tomato juice does not work. You want to use watered down white vinegar. Do not get it in the dog's eyes. Do a couple rinses of watered down white vinegar and then a rinse of dog shampoo. What a good ball. Sorlot. Oh, Norway have so many. Norway are up 1-0 from Patrick Berg. Gosh, Norway had so many players. Oh, it was offside. Oh, no. Norway threw about 8 bodies in the box, man. That was like watching Man City from like 8 years ago. Oh, he is offside. Oh no. You gotta play the ball earlier. Oh, it's unlucky. Absolutely unlucky. Unlucky. That was such a good play, too. Norway are not afraid of Brazil. They threw so many bodies forward. Man. How nuts would that have been in? But yeah. Brazil shaky. This is why I can't do fantasy, because I think I've got Gabriel on my fantasy team, but at the same time, I want him and Allison to just have absolute howlers. I laughed so hard during that Morocco game to start the tournament because of Allison's howler. Got that Brazil fan super pissed at me at the pub. But I don't care. I am that fan. It's petty and it's like unreasonable, but I don't care. Like, I want Brazil to lose so Cunha can come home. That's all I care. I want him back at Carrington, so let him go. That's fine. But yeah, it's like Patrick Berg, man. How is he not gone on to a bigger club? No offense to Bodo Glenn, because like they had a couple stellar seasons in Europe, but Patrick Berg, I think, has it in him to go play at a higher level. I think he could go to like a Dortmund or something like that and play in that kind of deeper kind of role. I think he could play at Bayern, honestly. He's that good. He's a leader. Sorloth, I don't know why, like, I think playing Sorloth wide right is really hurting him. Why don't you just play a front two with him and Holland? I feel like that would make so much more sense. It's like, and this is hard because you want to get all your best players, and sometimes that's just what happens. You play these players out of position, which I just think is killing his game here. Yeah, that's another good point. Let's get Brazil knocked out today so we can get Ederson through the door. I told you, I am so petty, and everything filters through United. That includes the tribalism and the rivalry and the savagery. I will laugh at every rival player who makes a mistake, and at the same time, I want Brazil to lose because I want Cooney to come home. It's just the way I do it. Same with Portugal. Let's bring Bruno home, or at least wrap him in cotton wool. I'm happy that Ahmad's out. Bring him back to Carrington, wrap him in cotton wool. That's all I care about. Sorloth's delivery. Straight to Allison. They blew the whistle beforehand, though. Where are we at like-wise, you guys? How are my likes looking? Are we at 20 yet? If we get to 20 likes while we're live, you guys, I will go ahead and gift 5 memberships free while we're live. So keep that in mind. If we can go to 30 likes, I'll gift 5 more because I can do that because I'm all powerful at best. But all right, Sorloth about to deliver this in again. In swinger again, same spot almost. Allison comes out, doesn't really get anywhere near it. Nusa brings it down. Oh, Brazil on a counter. Martinelli. Comes Vinicius. I think I also have Vinicius in my fantasy team too. I might have swapped him out last second though. I can't remember now. Honestly, round of 32 came and went so quickly I wasn't even paying attention to it. In terms of fantasy, like, just wasn't paying attention. Norway happy to kind of probe a little bit, rest, invite Brazil out, open them up a little bit at the back. Norway not. It's like Norway wait until that good opportunity, then it's just all bodies forward. Nusa, good little turn, unlucky there. Sanderberg, Matthijs Wolf. I thought Wolf had a really good game the other week. He's another one at Wolves who could maybe go move this summer because of their relegation. Yeah, I just don't get that. Why not let Berg or Nusa take it? Like, you're 9. He's like a really good number 9. I don't know why he's not in the box. It just makes no sense. He's not a winger. I don't know why. No way. Like, even just putting him on corners is weird. Like, it's weird enough that he's playing wide, but why put him on the corners? It makes no sense, man. Like, why don't let's just go put Shesko on as a corner taker when the league starts again. Let's let Bruno kind of fight for headers in the box. Why don't we do that? Makes no sense. Casemiro on the ball. Rayon again. Gumaresh. Martinelli not really finding a way through. Gumaresh on the ball. Rayon making an overlap. No one really making any runs. Everyone just kind of standing around. I need to put this wide to Vinicius. There he goes. Vinicius just taking a little too much time. Ryerson almost dispossessing him. Oh, shit. Oh, and it's out. Ian with an absolute legendary gesture gifted a membership. Big up, Ian. Let me give you one of these, my friend. Thank you, man. Big up. Appreciate that support. Yes, gifted a membership. Who got one of those? Nerd CYY. Welcome. Nerdy was gifted a membership by Ian. Well done, Ian. Absolute legend, man. Appreciate that, man. Ian, big up, man, for coming on the channel, joining Dylan and I, and getting your thoughts and your opinions. It's good to have your perspective and your voice and your views on the channel. It's a nice little trinity of personalities I think we've got now. So big up, man. Big help. Appreciate that, my friend. Norway just kind of taking their time here. Again, this is Carlo Ancelotti football off the ball. It's a couple banks of four, just chilling, waiting for the opportunity to win it back, and then it's so it wasn't a whole lot of counterattacks in the group stage. If you guys remember that graph I put up, but now these teams are kind of just going for it. Everyone, it's playing like the Premier League has the last couple seasons, where really putting that mid block, trying to win it back, and then trying to transition. Rayon, you guys remember when we scouted him at Vasco da Gama? Martinelli. No, that's not a pen. It's absolutely not a pen. Did not look a pen to me in real time. Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't gonna do a England one. I think nobody's gonna be awake for that, but it would have been nice. Let's see. Who got there first? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's a pen. That's a pen. It looked like Ayer got the ball, but that's a pen. Oh, Ayer might have got a little something over the top of the ball though. He got it. Yeah, it looked like he got a touch on that. It definitely looks like he got something over the top of the ball. Hmm. That definitely looked like. Does it matter if he got that little touch on the ball? I feel like it should matter. He was going for the ball. So if he didn't award the pen to begin with, there's got to be enough to overturn it. Oh, now he's going over. Uh-oh. We'll see. There's a big call. Big call here. Honestly, I don't think there's enough in that to overturn it, simply because Ayer got a little bit on the ball and he was going for the ball. Like, don't show a still. A still is always going to make look there's contact. He got a touch on the ball for sure. It's not enough to really do anything with it, but again, does a touch count or does a change in direction count? They gave it. It's a pen. Who's the pen taker for Brazil? Probably Vinny, right? It's got to be Vinny. I mean, it's unlucky. I do love the font on these Norway jerseys, though. This old, like, Viking style font. That's pretty sick looking. I do like that a lot. Makes me want to go fire up season 1 of Vikings. It's a bit. Yeah, one angle makes it look like Ayer gets nothing on the ball, but then the other angle, you can clearly see that he gets a little touch to it. But at the same time, hopefully it's Vinny, because I get some points here. How is Martinelli still, like, at Arsenal starting these games, man? Like, he's like, I used to call him like the Brazilian Lingard, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, or like, I guess the Lucas Vasquez or something. Like, he's not great, but yet he's just quick. Jarvis won't be happy. Probably not. Big up. Shout out Jarvis, man. We're here in solidarity, my friend. I know he's probably watching it as we speak. Yeah, I'm sure everybody does have Vinny, Ian. But now it looks like Bruno Guimaraes has stepped up to take it. All right, let's see here. This Nike jerseys are weird looking. That looked like it stopped. Oh, and it stopped! What a shit. Why did she stop like that? Well done, Nyland. Is that Neelan? Did I say his name? Neelan or Nyland? Man bun. Wow. And yeah, why would you change penalty takers? Just let Vinny take it. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Well done, Neelan, to get down there and make that stop, though. Absolute legend. That was such a dumb pen. He, like, completely stopped. That'll do a lot for Norway, though, man. Because you can see, like, a little bit, like, completely dejected when the pen was awarded, and now they're like, all right. It was like when Phil Neville gave away that pen That Schmeichel save. Do you guys remember that one? It was a crap penny. It was so crap. But man, what a hero. Cue the United fans saying we need to go sign him now as backup. Everybody was saying that about Vizinha the other day. Like, just can we all just not use World Cup as the measuring stick for signing players? It's just not a smart thing to do. Again, can anyone tell me where James Rodriguez is right now? No, you can't. And there's a reason why. Guillermo Ochoa, remember him? It was a shit pen. It was an absolutely shit pen. It was a garbage pen. You're not supposed to be able to stop like that, man. All right, still 0-0. 15 minutes in. We're probably about 6-7 minutes away from our first hydration break because that's a thing now. Just don't get it. Uh-oh, Rayon just doing his thing. And a shit ball. Why would you? Because isn't Rayon left-footed, Danny? Like, why would you? That was such a bad moment to take that shot, but it is. I mean, you could find some gems, but like it's not. It's a tournament. It's one tournament. It doesn't really. There's not much tactics in here. Like Alexander Golovin had an excellent World Cup in Moscow, and I could not literally tell you where he. I think he earned a move to like Monaco after that tournament, but I could not tell you where he is anymore. Like the Russian midfielder. Like it's just you just don't do it. And you can say like, oh, you were talking about Urenchi, you're talking about Ilawi. Like I scouted those guys months and months and months ago already. So like I was already way ahead of everybody. And I'm not bragging. It's just the fact. I can't help it if it's true. It's not a brag if it's true. I'm just saying. You know, we were talking about Monzambi a while back. I forget which one of you guys put me on to Monzambi early on. Sometimes I keep an eye on these young players, but I don't scout them because I want to see how they do with a little bit more minutes, especially when they're very young. Like Danny recommended some players the other day, and one of them hasn't even had like first team minutes, so I'm like, I can't really find much info on him yet. Or guys like Siddiqui or Yaramchuk or something in the Premier League. Like, these are young, they just have one season in the Premier League. I want to see how they do. Siddiqui I like a lot. Haven't seen a whole lot of Yaramchuk since though, but Ayari I really like too as rotation options, not as the starter like Mateus Fernandez alternatives starting next to Cobby or something. Even Cobby probably doesn't need to start every single game. He's like 20 years old. Like that's why I want multiple different midfielders. We need two more. Brazil on the counterattack, wide to Vinicius. He's probably gonna cut in. Oh, outside of the foot. Oh, it was just behind. Who is that? It was just behind Martinelli. That was a really good cross in, though. A little Trivella. Good defending. Good defending. I haven't really seen Cunha on the ball a whole lot since that penalty. Wide to Rayon. And Norway are very disciplined. They're already sitting back in a tight line. Back four, they're quick to get back in defense. This is one of those well-drilled, well-coached sides that knows what they do and knows what they need to do, and they do it really well, really efficiently. This could be, again, another one of those matches where the individual quality of Brazil versus just the organization and the discipline of Norway. Because I haven't heard Haaland's name. Haven't heard Haaland's name a whole lot at all. But, yeah, like I said, we were talking about that about 10 minutes ago. I just don't get why Sorloth is wide. Just play a front two if that's what we want to do it, and just let the two strikers kind of play off each other. There's no need for it. Bring on Jens Peter Hauge if you want to play somebody a little more naturally wider and just do that. Don't get it. Or play like a 4-4-1-1 or something and just have Sorloth play behind Haaland a little bit. Because you definitely want Haaland on the end of stuff, because I think that's where he excels, obviously getting on the end of something. Kind of like Zlatan, where you just put it and let him get on the end of it. But we'll see. Yeah, I like Monzambi. I just like I said, if I were him, I'd probably look at the fact that he'll probably get more. He'll probably walk right into Newcastle starting 11 on that left hand side. Honestly, if they were smart, I just don't see him. He won't get as many minutes at United, so I just don't see. I don't see why he would maybe if he values getting minutes and playing. I could definitely see why he would maybe choose Newcastle personally, but uh, but we'll see. We will see. Both teams kind of feel each other out. It is a bit of soak up pressure, hit him on the break again. Again, these counterattacks are starting to open up a little bit more now that the the competition is thinned out. The low block sides are kind of out of it. A little bit more room now. It's just football. It's just football. Still 0-0, 20 minutes in. Next time the ball is play a stop, we'll probably get a hydration break here. Hopefully you guys are getting hydration. What's everybody doing for dinner tonight? I don't even know. I might go get some Chinese food after this one. But I always seem to get Chinese food when my wife is out of town. She's in Colorado right now. She's in Denver. She was in Kansas, and now she's in Denver. And I always get Chinese food because she's vegetarian, in case you guys didn't know that. So doesn't mean I'm a vegetarian. I know a lot of people like to joke, oh, does that mean you're vegetarian? No, it does not mean I'm a vegetarian. We have a lot of things that are like there's a lot of like meatless food out there now. Like there's meatless chicken nuggets and like hamburgers and stuff now, like chicken strips. So she'll get her meatless stuff cooked. I'll get my regular meat stuff cooked. I made some fire ass ramen last night with some wagyu, some shiitake, some broccoli, some edamame, some kimchi and stuff on there. I love ramen. But I might have to go get some crappy Chinese food. Is there anything other than crappy Chinese food that's just amazing? A little fried rice, a little sesame chicken, a little egg roll action. It's the best. I love crab. It's probably in my top 5 favorite foods is Chinese food, man. Yeah, I'm not arguing with the fact. I'm just trying to look at it from his point of view. He'll probably go play. And Newcastle need to send a message to their fans after the season they had. They lost Anthony Gordon. They need a quality kind of wide attacker. I think they'll go hard for him. Same way Spurs went crazy for Tonali and Mateus Fernandez. People are like freaking out about that. Like Spurs literally did what United did for years under Ed Woodward. Just overpaid wages, overpaid fees for players, and it's going to cost them. The only way you get that money back is if you win shit. And if you're not winning shit, like you really banking on qualifying for Champions League, you don't make a whole lot of money as a club necessarily. You get match day revenue, you get qualifying for Europe, and you get selling players is the way you're going to get money, as Brad Friedel pointed out earlier on TalkSport. Brad Friedel, good analyst. If you guys are ever looking for actual quality to watch, Brad Friedel is actually very, very smart. Oh, did they actually sign him? I didn't know if that was official. I thought it was just a rumor. If they actually signed Torre, then that's a different story. Then you're going to want Monzabi to come in and maybe take over for Tonali and play like as an 8, unless they switch to a 4-2-3-1 kind of with him as a 10. I thought the Torre stuff was just a rumor at the moment. So the Y's in Norwegian are pronounced like hard E's. So Nyland, Ryerson, I thought it was the other way around. And Brazil on the counter, Cunha bringing it up. Needs to beat his man. Beats him. Nope. Oh, he's got his hand on him. I mean, that's definitely more of a push and a foul than the first one was. He's literally just holding him and pushing him with his arm. He's not even... That's not at all shoulder to shoulder. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Ian, you're preaching to the choir, man. I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. I don't know if that position is one that's a priority for us. If we don't go hard for 2 midfielders right off the bat, then I'd question our priorities and our knowledge. And honestly, I would question Vivel's future, because why bother? Why bother, man? We need to make sure we get these midfield positions filled and filled adequately, or else this is just going to be another repeat, man. going to be another repeat. But Newcastle have to do something. You can't fail to qualify for Europe and spend this much money. Same with Spurs. Spurs have to qualify for Champions League or else they're just completely fucked. Like, Spurs have spent so much money. Like, people forget they've got players that they spent money on just a year ago because those players have been injured. Guys like Kudus, guys like Simons just aren't playing. Porro was not cheap. I like Porro a lot. They've got a lot of players at that club, man. They broke their record to get Solanke, and he was injured for a lot of the season too. Like, they spent a lot of money, Spurs, and to not be in Europe, that's a big dice roll. And so I get why they did it, but again, it's exactly like what we used to do under Ed Woodward. We're not in Europe. We spend money. We get to Europe. We don't spend money. Spurs have done the same thing. Now, like I explained the other day, James Featherstone, football agent, friend of the channel, James Featherstone, I WhatsApped him about it. And he said a lot of it does have to do with the fact that the Lewis family, the new majority owners, are trying to invest so they can dilute Daniel Levy's shares to kind of get him out of the club. Because Daniel Levy is still like a 27% minority shareholder in that club. So there's a lot of politics and stuff going on behind the scenes. Who knew that there was such a seedy underbelly? I would love for them to do some sort of documentary on the Glazer ownership. I think that's the best way to get him out. If you can get public opinion against the Glazers, I think, like, in terms of like a series or a documentary, I think, because that would be amazing. Public opinion already is against the Glazers, but it's just among United fans. If you do it in that big way, like an Amazon thing or some Netflix thing, I think that would be a big thing. Water break. Speaking of, let's get some water myself. All right. Yeah, that was a garbage penalty from Bruno Guimaraes. What a good save, though. Two hands, pushes it wide. That's how you save a freaking shot, Andre Onana. No, pop it right. Onana would have literally just shoved that right back into Bruno Guimaraes' path and said, "Here you go, have another go, son." Shut up, Bukayo Saka. I don't care about you. Oh, boy. Ian, are your people at the house? Yeah, we got 1,100 people watching. I better see 1,100 likes on this video, guys. Make sure we're hitting that like button. Where are we at in likes? Who's keeping track for me? Because I've got like 8 different screens going on right now. I can't see everything at once. Like I said, if we get to 20 likes while we're live, I will go ahead and gift some memberships for you guys, so we can show some love for everyone who's showing me some love. If you're watching on X, just jump over real quick, hit that like button for me. I would appreciate that. If you got people coming over, and make sure that they hit that like button for me as well. Appreciate that as well. He says, "Oh no." Yeah, "Oh no" is got to be the worst keeper I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, absolutely the worst keeper I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me minimize this so I can see where we're at, you guys. It is still 0-0 in case you guys are watching. I don't have the scorecard up because I figured most of you are just watching it anyway, so what's the point of doing that? It's a bit redundant if you ask me. But keep it going, you guys. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe. Let me see where we're at. We're likes. Like I said, get 20 while we're live. I will go ahead and throw out some memberships and get at that going. Well, keep it going, guys. 5 likes. I want to see more likes. I believe in you. Gotta believe in yourselves. Everybody's getting there about 11 tonight. At 11 o'clock, yikes. You guys are brave, man. I'm too old for that shit. I will have already been asleep for a couple hours by that point. Especially if this England versus Mexico game is a blowout after the first half. So if you're just now watching, Norway had an early goal ruled out for marginal offside on Alexander Sorloth from Patrick Berg, who put the ball away. And since then, it's been a bit back and forth. And then Brazil were awarded a penalty after Cunha was tripped in the box by Christopher Ayer, which Bruno Guimaraes tried and failed to put away. Brilliant save from Neelan, by the way. Still 0-0. 29th minute. We are just coming back from our hydration break. Our Lenovo hydration break, apparently. So. And if you haven't been following along, still no signings from Manchester United. But I'm not freaking out. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not freaking out. We've got I think Ineos have shown that in terms of the signings, they not only are willing to spend money when the data tells them it's the right thing to do. We spent almost 200 million on 3 attackers last summer, and it got us to third. But they also brought in guys like Dorgu and Heaven and Lamens for a combined like 45 million or something as well. So they know how to find the hidden gems too. So we just need to move a little quicker. And I think that when there's a player that is the player that is unique, that is a one-off, that is an outlier, we need to go and make sure we get it done. So it is, it says, Sean, we could sign Urenchi for what we're saving. You could, man. You guys know me. I love Caleb Urenchi. I think he's an excellent player. Ball into the box. Deep cross here. Vinicius on it in wide. Rierson giving him some trouble here. Martinelli looked offside to me. It looked well offside for a second. Nope. Oh, was that Danilo? Where's Danilo at these days? That's a foul. What a way to start the hydration break is like a little cheat code, man. These teams, like, how many goals have we seen afterward? Martinelli's quick, but that's literally, he's basically a skinny version of Adama Traore. Like, he's so fast, but his end product is just garbage. I never ever worry about Adama Traore. Nealand almost cost himself, but at the same time, he did save it. That could have easily gone in the back of the net off of Nealand's leg. So Norway on the ball here, just trying to build out. Big match tomorrow, yes, USA versus Belgium. That'll be fun. Be watching that one. Merca. That looked a foul from Holland. I honestly forgot Holland was on the pitch. Literally haven't heard his name the entire game. He's not really done anything. I bet if I bring up FootMob, it'll say he's got the fewest touches so far. And what have we said for the last couple of years? If you can, Jay-Z, Yo-hove, if you guys are familiar. If you keep Holland from getting the ball, you'll not win. He's only got 5 touches. He's only played 4 passes. He's got no shots yet. Like, he's not really done much. So keep him off the ball, and you'll have a good shot. Oh, such a little overhit ball there from look like Berg. Good. Oh, that wasn't Berg. Good interception here. Nusa on the ball. Nusa having to drop a little deeper to get involved. Like, he's got the footwork to do it, but I think it just wastes his talent. You want him in that final third, kind of cutting in and linking up with Holland a little bit. Norway probing here. Patrick Berg on the ball. Put it wide to Nusa. Very good. Nusa cutting in. This is what I said we needed to do. There we go. And he just misses out. Didn't really know where he wanted to do with it once he got there. Well done. Is that Cunha? No. Looks like Danilo. Now we got Vinny. Oh, he overhits it. Yep. He overhits it, Vinny. Vinny needs a haircut. Carlo. No cigars today. 33rd minute. Still 0-0, you guys. Ian says, this is the reason why I'm pushing for signings like Buwadi. You're preaching to the choir, man. You're preaching to the choir. I put out the other day, I want Wharton and Sangari as my final midfielders. Go get a left back. Go get a striker. And then anything after that is a bonus, in my opinion. We've already got Ederson locked in, looks like. Despite the bullshit that came out before we went live, I don't think that there's any legitimacy in any of that garbage. Those Ederson deal collapsing rumors came from just a random account that people just apparently. This is why I also don't pay attention to like MPB or whatever that account is called, or Man United Addicts or United Report, because they all just regurgitate the same stuff. It's just, you got to stop listening to that kind of junk, guys. And gals. Sorry. Sorloth on the ball, just in a place where you definitely don't want Alexander Sorloth, is just trying to drive through the middle of the pitch and use footwork to create space for himself. It just doesn't work. And that's why you don't want him in there. It just doesn't make sense, man. Vinny on the ball. Bruno Guimaraes, he's got Rayon out wide. To Vinny. Right, I don't know why Rand just didn't try to cut inside onto his left and take that shot. It doesn't make any sense. Ian gifting another membership. Ian's just doing it. We got Ian. My friend, who we catch lurking? Alfie. Alfie's lurking. Well, big up Alfie for lurking. Alfie, make sure you hit that like button to show your appreciation for getting gifted that membership. Thank you, Ian. Big up, my friend. Ian's taking off. Go and get ready, man. Make sure you tell everybody to jump on their phones and like and subscribe while they're there, man. It's free, helps the channel, and you know what? They should show their appreciation for their gracious host here. Noosa on the ball. Oh, Noosa, just shoot it, man. Just shoot it. Oh, I forgot Odegaard was playing too. He's been so quiet. Oh, Odegaard. How is Odegaard captain? That was such a bad shot from Odegaard. Just completely got too much over it. How is Odegaard Arsenal captain too? Guy's barely playing. He's just on the bench or he's subbed first. But big up, Ian. Make sure your party favors are links to the channel for everybody to go and subscribe and like the video, man. Appreciate that. I better see all those likes go up too while we're doing this. Tell them they can go watch their pal Ian live on YouTube. Go watch some old videos and make sure they hype those while they're doing it. See how I'm doing this? It's two birds, one stone. I appreciate that. Norway on the ball. Rierson, Patrick Berg on it now. Oh, sorry, Sanderberg. Sorloth is just looks like he doesn't know what to do in a wide position. It makes no sense that he's basically just on the touchline the whole time. It's just such a waste for Sorlots, man. Like, next time, just, like, I just don't get it. If you're just killing it. I think it's hurting them playing him wide. Like, just put him on the bench then and play Shelder up on one wing and play Noosa on the other wing with Holland in the middle, and it's fine. No, Holland's on the ball. Well done. See, that's what you got to do. Just get the ball to Holland. It's like the first time he's touched the ball in like a half an hour. Absolute joke. And that's what Holland can do, man. Like, that's nuts. Now Brazil's turn to try to build out here. They're kind of building in a 3. Kind of getting bodies forward, but it's just not, they're just not doing fast enough. They need to, because Norway aren't giving them any space to work in. The way that Carlo wants to play, Norway aren't letting him play. Carlo wants to counterattack. They've had a couple of decent chances, but Norway are very disciplined. That looked like a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Coming in late on Mr. Sanderberg. United linked Sanderberg, apparently. I feel like we were linked to him under Ollie, and it's just there's like the account, I forget the name on Twitter. He updates it like almost daily and just adds the new names that we've been linked to, and the amount of names that United are linked to in the summer transfer window is absolutely nuts, you guys. It's like 100 names. Hated, adored, never ignored, right? But yeah, what's everybody getting up to tonight for dinner? Like I said, I might have to go get some Chinese food after this. Ian's got people over, got the buffet going. Hamburgers sound good too. I might go get some hamburgers. It all sounds good. Now you can tell I'm getting hungry when everything just sounds good. Or I could just munch on some peanut butter M&Ms. I got a whole bag of those. I could just eat those for dinner because I'm an adult. When you're an adult, you can eat whatever you want for dinner. If it's ice cream or candy. Ooh, ice cream. That sounds good too. I haven't had ice cream in like 2 months. And yes, I keep track of when I eat my ice cream because I love ice cream. I shouldn't eat it because it's a little bit slightly lactose intolerant, but that's all right. I put up with it for good ice cream. Good ice cream can fix anything. Brazil's struggling to build this ball. I haven't heard Casemiro's name a whole lot. Haven't heard Holland's name a whole lot till recently. Forgot Odegaard was even playing until about 5 minutes ago. Danilo on the ball. Rayon getting closed down by Wolf and Noosa. No help for Rayon. I don't know what he's supposed to do here. Gumaresh. No natural nines is a weird thing this tournament. Casemiro taking a shot, and it's blocked by Ayer, it looks like. Casemiro on the ball again. Went wide. Who's that? Douglas Santos. Back to Gabriel. Marquinhos. Driving it up, playing that. There's the ball with DeMartinelli was on in that box a little bit. Vinny on the ball. Rierson doing really, really well. Uh-oh. Vinny. Oh. Vinny's just got, like, no backlift when he shoots, man. That's such a dangerous trait for an attacker when you don't have to put a whole lot of backlift to take a shot. Well done to win that ball from Odegaard, because Odegaard is shit. Completely sends Rierson back in and just, again, very little backlift. Well done by Nealon, too, to get down and make a De Gea save with his foot like that. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Yeah, Norway just trying to play it out from their own box is just not smart. You guys know that is a big pet peeve of mine. Just get it out of the box. Shit control from Vinny. Yeah, he's a good player. I think we were linked to him, like 2 months or so ago. And, of course, like most of these links, it dies off because people realize it's garbage. But, yeah, he's a good fullback. I mean, it's hard not to improve on fullbacks at United because I don't rate Dallo. Mazraoui's better, but I wonder if we'll see more of Mazraoui at left back because that's where he's playing right now for Morocco, which is not a problem. He can play left back and he can do it really, really well. And maybe that means we're going to be looking at left-sided attackers a little bit more at left back than a left back. But either way, we need some help. 2 midfielders, left-sided player, and a striker option would be ideal in my opinion. Haaland fighting with Marquinhos and Gabriel. Haaland just on his own up there, not really going to happen. Those long balls are not going to be. If you keep the ball on the ground, he might have a better shot at it. But trying to control it and then do something with it when it's coming at you like that is just very difficult. Patrick Berg just doing Patrick Berg things. Let's see here. Nusa, well done. That was such a good ball from Nusa. Haaland on it. Odegaard just, again, doing Odegaard things and fucking up. So, we're at 7 likes, says Rob, guys. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button. If we get to 20 likes while we're live, I will go ahead and gift 5 memberships. We've already had Ian graciously gift 2 memberships to people, so big up Ian. But it's the best way to get involved in memberships. We do have a WhatsApp group for Starting 11 and the Legends members. Legends members get early access to exclusive videos as well. Starting 11 and Legends members also get to contribute to scouting reports. You get to make suggestions, and if your suggestion is picked, you get a little shout out and a fun little logo. Patrick Berg on the corner, getting ready to put it in the box here for Norway. Fails to beat the first man, which also is a pet peeve. Rierson just hoofing it back into the box for nobody. I don't know why players lean back when they do that. All right, Danilo carrying the ball forward here for Brazil. Gumaresh. Cunha needs to get on the ball a little bit more. Norway is just doing a really good job of kind of crowding him out, not cutting off the options here. Cunha on the ball and mistouch. And he gets lucky, though. He gets it back. Rierson, really good outside of the foot pass to find Sorloth on the run. But again, you just don't want Sorloth in this wide position. He's a striker. He doesn't know what to do with it. And now, because of that, the entire momentum is gone. If it had been a natural winger, he probably would have kept going and put a ball whipped in behind the defense or something for Haaland. It's just such a waste playing Sorloth wide. But I know we've said that about 18 times this stream, but it's just so frustrating to watch. I'm sure it's got to be frustrating for him. I'm sure he loves playing, but at the same time, like, it just doesn't work. Like he's just holding it up on the right, on the wide and right, and just playing it back to somebody. Patrick Berg. We're probably looking at what, a couple minutes, 3-4 minutes of added time to this one before going to halftime. Neither team really too eager to to be aggressive in the attack. Really just being very careful with it, waiting for the right opportunity, and then kind of going when all the planets align. They're going to send it. Trying to make it to halftime, it seems. Regroup. Norway need to change up what they're doing in the attack because Sorloth on the right's not working. Brazil need to find a way to get that ball from defense to guys like Cunha and Vinny a little bit more efficiently because it's just taking a little too long there. Sorloth on the ball on the right, and again, just he's probably going to hoof it back to Rierson. Yeah, that's what he does. Rierson to Sander Berg. Yeah, and Sorloth's taking a big old lumbering striker's hoof to try to cross it. What are the celebrities? I don't know who these cats are. Somebody knows. Show me who these guys are. I don't know who these people are. I don't. Apparently, these are New York Knicks players. I don't watch basketball, so I have no clue. I've never been into basketball. Aside from football, there's only one other sport that I will actually make time to sit down and watch. And if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, you'll know what that is. So, a bit of quiz for everybody. Rierson wins a corner. Yeah, like you're saying, Rob, Rierson is just a good, hard-working player. Old school right back. Defends really well, gets forward really well, tries to put the ball in the box first and foremost, doesn't try to get too crazy with it. Just old school right back, which I appreciate. Norway with a corner here, 47th minute. Don't know why Patrick Berg is not taking this. Makes no sense. He's the shortest player. He's a playmaker from deep. Well done, Noosa, to cut that out a little bit. All right. Looking at about 2 more minutes here of added time in this first half. Still 0-0. Norway, just not really a whole lot of urgency right now. Seems like both teams just want to get to halftime. Wolf. Ayer on the ball here. All the way back to Nealand. Hoofing it long. Oh, misplay. Holland on the ball. Ooh, Odegaard with another opportunity. Complete misplay there from Gabriel at the back. Oh, man. Marquinhos and Gabriel messing. That could have been really costly. That's what happens when you don't communicate. Odegaard's shooting has just not been great. He's putting it either wide or he's putting it right at the keeper, man. But again, it's Odegaard, so were we really surprised? Brazil working it high. We need to do something here. A couple minutes left. Gumaresh, need to put it wide. There you go. Vinny on the ball is going to take on Rierson. He and Rierson are having a fun little battle to watch tonight. I'm having a good time watching that one, if I'm being honest. Gumaresh, and it's cut out. And Rayon, is that Rayon or is that Danilo? Oh, well, oh, that Martinelli. You're so shit, Martinelli. He jumped. Why did he jump so early? He like, why did he jump so early? Oh, what are you doing? He jumped. He didn't barely jump. He kind of jumped and leaned back. Martinelli. Why are these Arsenal players so shit? And yeah, Holland just out muscling Gabrielle, and then they completely messes that up, man. A couple of Arsenal players having stinkers here in a span of a couple minutes. 50th minute here. Not a whole lot of time left. This is playing, you know, these games like we in the Premier League when it's like a couple years ago when it was like Liverpool versus City or something where it was just kind of these boring, kind of cautious, like 1-0s or like 0-0s or 1-1s. This is exactly what this feels like right now. These two good teams, just not wanting to risk a whole lot and playing very, very conservative off the ball. Oh, good ball. That was a good ball. Yeah, it's going to be a foul. Refs playing advantage. Ball to Vinny, wide. Him and Ryerson. No, Ryerson's not back yet. All right. That looked like it. Is it a foul? No. And Ayer letting him know. Ayer not having it. I feel like Ayer is one of those old school defenders that Stu at Tactical Devils really appreciates. Just a big guy. Does his job. That'll probably do it once this ball is put into play. That'll probably be the whistle. Oh, it is halftime. He blew it already. All right. Well done. Well done, everyone. We have made it to halftime. Still 0-0 if you are just catching on the channel, you guys. So appreciate that. Where are we at with these likes? Let me go see what we're working with here, you guys. Hopefully everyone is not being bored to death because it's not like it's bad. Like the quality is there in moments. It's just that it's very, very cautious from both sides at the moment. Which is, I mean, it's tournament competition. I mean, it's tournament play. It's what you're gonna get. So it is what it is. But let's see what we do, guys. Let's get those like buttons hit, guys. Make sure we get those likes up so we can get everyone closer to 4K and we can get everyone closer to gifting some memberships. I did promise if we got to 20 that we would gift 5 memberships. If we get to 30, I'll gift 5 more. Not 30 on top of the 20, but go from 20 to 30 likes, then we'll gift those. But can't do it without your help, so make sure you're sharing, make sure everyone is getting involved, make sure everyone is liking and subscribing, guys. Appreciate that. Share the video if you haven't yet done so. If you're over on X, please consider sharing it. Please consider also jumping over to YouTube from X and hitting that like button if you guys are watching. I see a lot of people watching. Let's get a lot of people liking too. Everybody take 1 second, hit the like button. It's free, helps the channel, and it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So we got a commercial here with Santi Jimenez, Alfonso Davies, and Christian Pulisic at Burger King or McDonald's. Honestly, I haven't had McDonald's in a very. I don't eat a whole lot of fast food, so I don't know. I think the closest thing I get to fast food is going to be Chick-fil-A, which is better quality, but I guess it still counts as fast food. I don't eat it that often though. It is very good though. I will give it that. I don't count it fast food unless you have a drive-through though. So I go to like Dave's. Dave's is not drive-through, so Dave's Hot Chicken is not fast food in my opinion. Fast food has to have a drive-through or else it's not fast food. But what's everybody up to tonight here? Who we got in the chat? We got Rob in the chat. Danny's chilling. Ian's got people over. Big up Ian. Ian's legendary tonight, gifting memberships. We've seen some lurkers in the house. Those lurkers better be hitting that like button or else I'm going to get so sad. Five Guys. Yeah, Five Guys is definitely overrated. I remember when we got that in. We got Five Guys in around here probably, I would say, about 12, 13, 14 years ago. And it's overpriced. You did get a lot of French fries with Five Guys. They just basically dump them into the paper bag, which is great. I love all of that. But the burgers themselves they're overpriced. They're greasy. They're very difficult to eat. I can't stand a burger where the bun falls apart. Like you have to, like if I'm cooking burgers at home, you have to throw some butter down on the buns first and toast the buns a little bit. You got to maintain structural integrity. I'm very picky with the burger. Shredded lettuce, never. I don't like leaf lettuce on a burger. I need that little bit of that kind of added volume and that crunch of shredded iceberg lettuce. If you just throw like a leaf of romaine or a leaf of iceberg, I think that's boring. But it is what it is. Like a little mayo on there, a little ketchup. I don't like mustard. I don't like pickles either. So I know I'm weird, but it just is what it is. But it's burgers. It's you have to try to mess up a burger. They're not hard. It's like pizza. If you have bad pizza, just what are you doing with your life? But yeah, the fries are on point. I mean, you could just go there and just the fries are just a meal in themselves. So, but yeah, it's good times. Dave's Hot Chicken. I know there's one downtown Manchester over by the football museum. There's one which is very, very good. Go get yourself one of the sliders. Get some mild spice and some fries with it. It's very, very good. I'm not gonna lie. Bosnian. Who's this? We got Belgian. So yeah, Fowler. If you're just following along, Balogun, the U.S. men's national team player, his red card has been rescinded, which rightfully so. It was never red, in my opinion. It just was completely accidental. It's just two players jostling. They both kind of fall over, and one player accidentally steps on another player. It's not like he was making a challenge with his foot. It's not like he was doing anything like that. It's just completely accidental. Rob says, bad pizza here. Basically, Turkish kebab shop. So yeah, just if you're gonna get pizza, just go to it. Like I don't know what I think they've got Domino's there in the UK. Or I've seen Domino's in Manchester. I'm not sure what other kind of pizza they have. You can't go wrong with Domino's. It's not bad. We've got a lot of pizza places here, though. But you're welcome for Domino's, by the way, because I think that's a Michigan thing, by the way. Danny says, they started to cheap out with the fries at Five Guys. Oh, that's not okay. When you start to cheap out, like, all restaurants have basically cheaped out since COVID. Now like, I feel old whenever I say this, but, like, it used to be when you ordered a hamburger at a restaurant, fries were just a given. But now it's like, no, you get potato chips. If you want fries, you got to pay $2-3 extra. And I'm like, what the hell? That's bullshit. It is not hard to make a French fry. And the burgers are expensive. Like the pub where I go and watch a lot of games, downtown Plymouth, shout out Sean O'Callahan, shout out Sammy. The O'Callahan's burger is like $23 for just the burger. And if you want the French fries, you got to spend like an extra $3. So you're rocking literally $23, $26 for just a burger and fries, which is just asinine, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Just like I don't buy salads at restaurants because salads at restaurants are crazy. I can make like 4 salads with all the same ingredients for the same price as one of these salads as a restaurant. It's an absolute ripoff. Danny, you gotta go, man. You gotta give it a shot, dude. Go get one of the sliders with a mild seasoning and some fries. Get the Dave sauce to dip the fries into. It's so good, man. It's better than Chick-fil-A, and I love me some Chick-fil-A. Rob says Domino's a lot. Papa John's, yeah. Papa John's all right. Pizza Hut. I haven't had Pizza Hut since I was a kid. You know, honestly, and you guys, I don't know if they have Little Caesars over there, but like we have Little Caesars here, but Little Caesars used to be like they used to have like sit down restaurants, Little Caesars. Like you go and you sit down and they bring the food. Like not like, oh, there's a table by the counter, like actual sit down restaurants. We used to go to one all the time in the town where I grew up. It was nuts. Pizza Hut, yeah, I haven't had Pizza Hut in a minute though. Trying to think of, we get Jets, so Jets isn't. We do pizza. We do a lot of pizza here in Michigan, I guess. Jets, they got like the Detroit style pizza, so it's like a rectangle shaped with the square slices. We get that a lot. I don't like it as much because I think that eating the crust is so sharp. It's like eating glass sometimes, but it is what it is. What's your favorite flavor of pizza? I am a big fan of like barbecue chicken pizza. I love it. Or usually my go-to is pizza, which is just meat lovers. I just call it pizza. But barbecue chicken is a good time as well if you want something a little different. I do not like olives. I just don't like olives, but it is what it is. Let's see. Dave's. Yeah, Dave's is a good time. If you live close to a Dave's, definitely go check it out. Wendy's. Shout out. I haven't had Wendy's in a minute. Wendy's, when I lived in Indiana and I'd get off work at like 10 o'clock, and I was feeling fancy, Wendy's is where I'd go on the way home and just splurge. I used to eat a lot of food. I used to weigh a lot more than I weigh now. But I stopped eating as much fast food. Like I said, I don't really eat fast food. But yeah, Wendy's. I would literally go to Wendy's and I would get a spicy chicken sandwich, a baconator, and a large fry, and that would be like my dinner on those nights. Indiana was not a good time, but that was like 20 years ago. I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I don't really eat a whole lot of fast food. I can cook, so it's not to me. I'm like, there's not a need to go get food unless I'm just both my wife and I are busy. My wife does not cook, but she can pick up Dave's like nobody's business if she's on the way home from wherever she is, and she's like, "Oh, I'm driving by Dave's." She'll just go and get that, which sometimes just makes all the difference, man. If you're having a long day and your spouse just picks up food on the way home, just unsolicited, like that can literally just make that long day feel so much better, and that's so appreciative of that kind of stuff. She picked up shawarma a couple weeks ago because we were both just having long days. I think I was a little sick. Yeah, I do love some shawarma. But yeah, if you guys have any places in and around the Manchester area that you like, feel free to throw them in the chat because I'm always looking for new places to try out in Manchester. Debasi in the house, big up, says I avoid KFC and McDonald's. Yeah, I haven't had KFC in a minute. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, it's just not something I don't get very much of, honestly. We used to have, I don't know if they're still around. We used to have one called Boston Market, which was like home cooking kind of chicken stuff. I remember being really good. I just don't remember if it's around anymore. Kind of chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, that kind of stuff. Don't know. Rob says XL bacon double cheeseburger from Burger King. See, honestly, man, I've in like to each his own. I've like honestly, even when I was little, never liked Burger King. I don't think I ever liked the taste of Burger King. It's just even when I did eat a lot of fast food, I just did not do Burger King. Just is what it is. Danny, a lot of things in the U.S. are nasty. Like you guys, your quality of food is better in the U.K. Well, you're not in the U.K., but the ingredients are a little nicer. We get away with a lot more here in the U.S. A lot of it is more just not actual food, just preservatives and stuff. Like in the UK, a lot of like they don't even allow certain candies in the UK because the dye for coloring is just not healthy for you. So like I can't get peanut butter M&Ms in the UK, which is a bummer because I love peanut butter M&Ms. But like they just outlaw a lot of that stuff. But you guys have better chips, and by chips I mean potato chips or crisps in the UK. Like McCoy's, like the sweet Thai chicken McCoy's, I get like 8 bags of those whenever I roll up because we stay at an Airbnb, which is like right down the street from a Tesco. So we stock up when we get there, and I get so much McCoy's, it's not even funny. But that flavor, like in the UK too, I think barbecue means something different for you guys than it does for us. For here, when we get something that's barbecue flavored, it's like a sweet, slightly spicy, like barbecue sauce flavored. Barbecue in the UK is more like grilled, like it tastes like grilled hamburger or steak. It does not barbecue, so don't fall for that when you go over there. I got something called barbecue flavor, and I was like, I love barbecue chips, and it was like, this just tastes like a grilled hamburger. Wasn't bad, but when you want barbecue and you get something else, it can ruin your night. So, what it is. Boston Market. Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about. Boston Market. I do like a pot pie. You just go and get like their rotisserie chicken. It was very, very good. We're talking. It's making me so hungry. It's making me so hungry. Rob says 100% British beef. Nice. Yeah, the original Boston Market. Yeah, Boston Market. There used to be one not that far from me. I don't know if it's still there. It's down the street from Justin, if you guys remember Justin. But I mean, we're talking a lot about food. But I like finding new spots in the UK. I'm really on the lookout for some just good fish and chips. I've had a couple spots of fish and chips, but not anything special. Like the smokehouse, the chop house place was pretty good. Sam's chop house was pretty good. But I know there's a lot of places to get fish and chips down there. Matchstick Man is a restaurant that is not great. And honestly, I was a little bummed because I went there once when I was there by myself, and they said they were out of fish, and I was very sad. But yeah, right. I'm literally gonna go pick up some like Chinese food or something after this because now I'm getting super hungry. Which I was like, man, I had a big breakfast. I didn't want to eat a whole lot of food, but now I'm super hungry. What are you gonna do? Maybe I'll get how to figure it out. I'll get some. I do love Chinese food so much, man. Although ice cream sounds really good too. I haven't had ice cream in a minute. Chipotle. See, they're putting all these food commercials up here too. And I'll be glad now because it's halftime and I haven't seen one David Beckham commercial. Like this whole time, I literally felt like I was watching a David Beckham documentary and there was a little bit of football thrown in here and there because literally every time we'd go to a hydration break or halftime, it would be David Beckham doing something with Will Ferrell or doing something for Lowe's or some bullshit or doing something for schools or something. And I'm like, David Beckham, like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Rob says his wife is Thai. She'll cook octopus, snake. I've not had snake. I do like octopus. Chicken feet. How do you eat chicken feet? I don't understand that. It's a bone. It doesn't make any sense. That's weird. But that's cool. I'm sure you've got some really good food then because my wife is not Thai. She doesn't. My wife doesn't know how to cook. So, but she can bake. When she bakes stuff, it's amazing. We're both just so busy. But like I'll open the fridge or open the pantry and I'm like, all right, I can make this, that, this, that, this, that. And she opens it and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna have cereal because she does. And there's not anything wrong with that. Some people just they cook and some people don't. It's why we are a good fit, I guess, because I know how to cook. Oh, I spoke too soon. We're getting another David Beckham commercial. It looks like maybe we'll see. I see Will Ferrell, so I assume when I see Will Ferrell, I'm going to see David Beckham in a second. I do like, though, it's kind of funny that these Lay's Will Ferrell. Oh, here it is. See, speak of the devil. Here's a David Beckham Stella Artois commercial. I told you guys, you can turn this into a drinking game every time you see David Beckham commercial when you're doing this. I do like that these Lay's commercials they're kind of embracing the stereotypical American fan where he's like, oh, your team lost? Well, it's no problem. Pick another one. They're just embracing it, which is funny. I don't mind that. It's hilarious. It's kind of like embodies the way I feel when I'm talking to American friends who don't watch football, don't know anything about it. They just don't understand it. Like trying to explain to people how there are multiple competitions going on at once during a season is like that can be a whole show in itself. Like I literally want to do a series where I explain football to non-football fans. Like just have my wife come and sit down or like my parents come and sit down and just try to explain to them the different facets of football. Like tactics, rules, or laws of the game, like and like how the different competitions work, how transfers work and stuff. And give them like a quiz at the end of each one. Like chicken fried rice, sweet and sour chicken balls. Nice. Chow mein. That's awesome. Yeah. I usually just get sesame chicken, pork fried rice, and I get an extra egg roll because I'll usually have leftovers. So I'll just have a whole nother meal for breakfast the next day. Sometimes I'll throw in like a spring roll or like some crab rangoon. I do like crab rangoon, but because it's got that cream cheese in it, it just kills my stomach. This guy looks like Neymar in the crowd wrapped up in a Brazil flag. All right, we are about set for kickoff second half, you guys. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's do it. Hooskadoo! Out here for a Norway goal kick already. Where's this poll at? I put a poll in, by the way, to see what you guys thought about this golden boot race. So get involved in that if you haven't yet done so. I want to see who you guys... This golden boot race is really kicking off. Let's see where we're at here in this golden boot race poll for you guys. So far, 79% of you are going with Mbappe. And the rest of the three choices are split between Messi, Kane, and Haaland. So 14 votes. Keep voting in the poll, you guys. Appreciate that. But most importantly, like and subscribe. Rob, there's nothing wrong with smashed potato, baked beans. Like, full English has got to be one of my favorite things in the world. I feel like I have to get orange juice with it because there's so much non-vegetable and fruit. Although there's mushrooms and tomatoes, but... I gotta eat full English. Like beans on toast is amazing. Like, and I sound like such stereotypical American, but it's just that's like my kind of breakfast that I love is something on toast, whether that's egg and avocado or like beans or something. It's just simple, easy, gets you everything you need. You don't have anything that gets me full, and I'm not hungry again in a couple hours. That's great. That's why I love making like avocado smash with like eggs on like whole grain toast. Some of my favorite things. Makes me seem like a yoga instructor, but that's all right. Now Gabrielle on the ball, switch a play out wide to Rayon. That looked like a handball. Yeah, it's handball. Well, when it bounces and then it comes up into your hand, that's wide like a freaking inflatable, the used car lot. Then yeah, it's gonna be handball, bro. Ryan, he's bigger than I thought it was. He's a big dude. He's built like Rashford or something. He's not like a typical Brazilian way. Not definitely not an Anthony or a Vinny Jr. or Rodrigo. He's a bigger guy. Rearson, forward, Oscar Bob. They make a switch it. Did they bring on Oscar Bob at halftime? Did they make a switch already? Let me see what we got going on here. They did make a switch already, so they've made two switches. They did like for like. They brought on Shelder up for Nusa, so I don't know why you would do that unless Nusa is feeling something. And they took off Sorlop for Oxterbob, so interesting stuff. That I agree with taking off Sorlot, but I would have kept Nusa on because I thought Nusa actually looked pretty good. But interesting. Bro, you have no idea how right you are right now, Danny. I already know my order. I get the same thing. Like once I'm very I don't want to say cautious, but once I get what I like at a restaurant, especially a Chinese restaurant, I very rarely deviate because why bother? You could end up spending a lot of money and not liking something, and I'm just not all about that life. So yeah, you have no idea how right you are though. Oh, that was such a shit shot from Patrick Berg. Boo. Rob says, seen Rashford's recent I have not seen his recent comics. You talking about the one where he's like, where he said like I told the club we wanted it figured out either before the World Cup or after the World Cup, but during the World Cup I'm not talking about anything. Is that what you're talking about? I've seen that. I mean, it is what it is. I imagine he'll probably leave. He really honestly just should go to Aston Villa. He would do really, really well at Aston Villa. I think he plays exactly the way they want to play. They could get him for super cheap. They play a system that he likes. They're in Europe and in Champions League. It ticks a lot of boxes, in my opinion. I have no idea what's going on with Sancho. Obviously, he's gone. Casemiro's gone. A lot of players are free agents right now. It's going to be a nuts summer, man. This app's going to be nuts. But let me know what your thoughts on those were. To me, it didn't really seem like anything. There wasn't anything in there that I guess what you would call as like new or hinting. It is what it is. He's still a United player at the moment. I'm sure everybody would like to figure out what's going on. I don't buy the news that we can't do anything on the left-hand side until Rashford's gone. I think if you just make it known, like, no, Rashford's gone one way or another, it doesn't really make a difference if everybody's on the same page. But he should be gone, if nothing more than the Henry Winter interview. Like, if you took, like, any single thing that happened before he officially was kicked out by Amarim, then that, to me, is grounds for just, like, let's move him on. Rob says best Chinese for me is one you have to ring and it's not. And yeah, I don't use apps. I have no idea. I hate going to restaurants now and they're like, if you want to order, scan this QR code. I'm like, how about give me a fucking menu? I am that old guy. My wife ordered Chick-fil-A once on the Chick-fil-A app because I think you got like a free thing or something when you did it on the app. But I didn't know that you had to scan the QR code when there. I just rolled up to the drive-thru and went through the drive-thru line and they could not find my order. And they're like, "Oh, you didn't scan the QR code." I'm like, I don't think I've ever done that before. I literally have scanned a QR code like once in my life. I'm so old. I just don't. I'm not very technological. I use my computer for putting together notes for the shows and like checking email. That's pretty much it. I don't really use it for much else. I don't even really understand how to use like Chat GPT or anything. I know it's a thing. I think the thing I use it mainly for is like I use it to make a couple of images for thumbnails and stuff at times, like the World Cup watch along images of ChatGPT thing. And I used it to make that image of Fergie as a mason worker. What do you call this? A mason, for our Mount Rushmore video. I don't really use it for much else. I don't trust it. Every time I use it, I yell at it, and I'm afraid that the more I yell at it, I'm going to be first in line to get knocked off when the AI becomes sentient and robots take over. It's going to remember everything I said to it and all the insults. Because I literally yell at it. I literally would tell it, "You're stupid. This is why everyone uses Claude, because you can't do anything right." And I'm afraid it's just being nice, and then it's really just taking a mental fucking checklist of all the shit that I tell it, and it's just going to come for me. Like a giant laptop's going to kick down my door in the apocalypse, and it's going to be AI coming for me, man. So steer clear of me if the robots take over, because I guarantee you I'm first in line. I'm public enemy number one when ChatGPT takes over the world. This game's kind of getting a little slow. Teams are just probing, and in Norway got a little bit of an opening there, put it wide, left, shoulder up. It's a bad ball in from shoulder up. That's a bad ball. It's just a bit sloppy on the ball to start this second half. Shoulder up got very far forward to put that ball in the box, and then it just wasn't back in position when the left back Wolf played that ball forward. I'm going to get Chinese food. I'm too hungry now. Screw it. Holland just is like, he's so isolated, but the couple times he's been involved, he's done well to just use his strength. But it's just not working. Oscar Bob. Where's Oscar Bob at these days? He's still at City? Vinny Jr. Oh, well done, Vinny. Just Dyson Rierson. Corner kick. That's got to be a goal kick, right? That corner because Ayer was out of bounds. All right, Cunha on the corner here. Interesting. Why did Brazil have gold World Cup patches? Anyone tell me why that is? That because they won? Did they win like a Copa Americana or something, or a Copa America? Is that why that is? What is with these corners? How about beat the first man? Just shoulder up. He's all on his own. He's got no help. Where we at likes, guys? Have we gotten to double digits yet? I know everyone's enjoying watching it and stuff, but like I said, if we get to 20, I will gift 5 memberships for free. We're still holding strong at 7. Keep it up, you guys. I know that a lot of you are enjoying this game, watching everybody, but please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you subscribe. What I'm saying is probably a little more exciting than the game itself so far, because it's fallen into a little bit of a lull. Put that ball back over the top. Rierson was on the run. What are you doing, man? These teams, they don't want to take any sort of risk. They're too afraid of losing the ball. You have to take risks in these tournaments. You're not going to get another chance. This isn't a league. This is a single elimination. You've got to take your chances. And Rierson should have kept that run going. And Odegaard should have put that ball right over the top to him. Oh, Fulham, is that where he went? Interesting. Interesting. Almost 1,600 live views on X. Guys, if you're on X, please jump over and hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate that. I like that there's so many people watching. I want more people to get involved. And if you are watching, if there's enough people watching, you want me to put the scorecard up, I can do it. But we're all watching, right? So it just is what it is. More Woody Harrison, more Chris Rock. Like, why? Woody Harrelson eating the asparagus. Whoever thought of getting asparagus at a football game? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever gotten any food or drinks inside Old Trafford. All the trucks outside get a lot of my money. Chips, burgers, donuts, coffee. I'm getting all of it, but nothing inside. I think Justin's got a pie once, which looked really hot. I've seen some horror photos of the sausages there, the hot dogs. They don't look very good. Yeah, I'd rather just go get a burger from outside. Some might think that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if I can get sponsored by a Chinese food company, I think we maybe Panda Express. If you want to sponsor me, I'll hook you up, man. I always do get Panda Express on my way to the cottage. There's one on the way, and they've got some good food over there. And there's a Chick-fil-A now up there. It's the middle of nowhere, so I'm surprised there's a Chick-fil-A up by the cottage. Shelter up. Just make a decision, dude. Who is this? Endrick? It's got to be Cunha coming off, or Rayon probably. Yeah, Cunha's off. All right, now Brazil can lose, so Cunha can come back to Carrington. That's how I roll as a United fan. But yeah, this is the best Chinese food commercial you've ever seen in your life. So you're welcome. I wonder how many people started watching this, and then we started talking about Chinese food, and they're like, "Man, I need to go get Chinese food now." Every single Chinese food restaurant that these people go to should give me money. Cunha did his job. He won a pen, but they should have let him or Vinny take it, honestly. I don't know why you would let Bruno Guimaraes take it, but Ryerson on the ball for Norway, wide right. Linking up with Bob. There you go. See, that's how you do it. You got to keep going forward, though. Stop passing it backwards. What are we doing? Odegaard's so bad. I swear. He's so shit, dude. Oh, what a ball from Vinny! Are you kidding me? Oh, such a good touch. Oh, Endrick. Endrick, I guarantee you Cunha's looking at that like, fuck. Oh, what a ball from Vinny. God, Cunha would have buried that. He absolutely would have buried that. This touch right there, that second touch from Endrick is too heavy. Oh, it was so bad. Well done from Nealon, though. Well done. That should have been it right there. Fuck. Cunha would have buried that. I'm going to let you finish. But Cunha would have buried that. And then I still would have wanted Brazil to lose, and then I would have wanted him to come home to Carrington. Gosh, that second touch from Endrick was just so bad. First touch was great to control it, but that second touch put it like 5 yards ahead of him, man. He needed to freaking control that a little better. Endrick. How old is Endrick now? What is he, like 2021? No, we're doing well to get bodies forward. Oscar Bob on it. Nope. Oscar Bob, what are you doing there? Oscar Bob sounds like a clown's stage name. It doesn't sound like a person's name. Brazil forward again. Hit that wide to Vinny. Hit it wide to Vinny. Too late. What is with Endrick's touch? What is he doing? Why is Endrick taking about 18 heavy touches? You had Vinny wide. You could have laid it off to Vinny, then you could have gotten to the box and Vinny would have found you. Like, these young strikers, man, they just want to do everything. All right, Brazil have a corner, 61st minute. Each team has had 3 corners. Neither of them have really looked like doing much with them, unfortunately. Who was I watching last night? They had like 10 or 11 corners and didn't do anything with it. Like, that's embarrassing. This game is so bad. It's like I said, it feels like those games from a couple of years ago in the Premier League between like Liverpool and City, where neither team was just willing to do a whole lot of risk taking, and it was like ended up being these boring 0-0s. That's what this feels like. Decent corner, decent hand to it from Nealand. Whoop, Rayon. Oh, Nealand. Oh, no one on Brazil alive to that rebound. That was an opportunity there. Shelderoop. What a ball. Ah, Holland just got caught a little behind him. Let's see. Brazil have had almost twice as many shots, but only one more shot on goal. Norway are definitely seeing much more of the ball. More than twice as many passes for Norway. That's insane. Brazil have 8 tackles. Norway have had 2. Again, Brazil definitely having to defend more than they probably want to, which is why they've got more tackles and less passes. Casemiro, oh, that was another chance. Dude, Nealon is having an absolute worldie right now. Well done, man. I've got such appreciation for keepers who just do their job and do it well. Like Vazinia, Nealon, man. Nealon, no, he looked on. He looked on. Forgot Casemiro was on the pitch too, by the way. Well done, Nealon, man. Well done. A couple of brilliant saves in the span of a couple minutes here from Nealon. Guys, I need help. I started another career mode in FC 26 recently. I'm trying to do it for the next season, and so being realistic, I didn't do a live star point. I just did a fresh one, but I did the fresh one because I've done all the transfers that have already taken place. So I went through and manually edited all the teams now. So like City have Anderson, Spurs have all these players, Real Madrid grabbed Kugura. I have all these players. I made all those switches before I started a new season. Signed Ederson already for us, so I've got that locked in. But I need to know who I should sign for the rest of my window here. Trying to keep it realistic, so don't just say go buy Vitinha or Mbappe and shit. Trying to decide on 2 midfielders, probably a left back, and maybe a backup striker. So far, I've got Ivan Toney pretty much singled out as my second option for a striker. But I need to know who else I should get. Let me know in the chat who else I should get for midfield. My choices are the basic choices that I've put out there so far. We've got Alex Scott, Wharton, Sangare, Nemecha, Baleba, Stiller. Who else is on there? Chumeni maybe could be on there. Danny says Sace is on my list. Buwadi is on my list. Mika Hotz is a good shout. I could put him on there too. Just depends on if I go for left back or left wing. Because to keep it realistic, I'm not going to go for both. Because I do try to make it realistic. Honestly, I spend more time making sure I get 3 5-star scouts for my academy than anything. You know how long it takes me to make sure I get 3 5-star scouts? I do a lot of academy. I play all the academy games. I switch my scouts up every month to get different positions. I get the best players I can, and I go hard in the academy. I buy regens in the summer, so I keep an eye out for regens and whatnot. Ian's got the party started. Legends arrive party getting started. Don't know how us winning. Promising. Well, make sure everybody likes and subscribes, Ian, and have fun, man. Tell the family to check out the channel sometime if they want to see their boy Ian doing his celebrity thing. It's a fair point, Danny. It's a fair point. I just can't see us getting both. With Dorgu and Cunha, I find it very difficult to get both. I don't find it impossible, like if I might maybe go try to get, like, I might go get Almala and then throw in Cheeto on loan, because this is what we kind of said last week, because Stuttgart were reportedly, or Cologne were potentially interested in Almala, but I could see that happening. That was a shot there. So I'm up for suggestions. If you think I should prioritize left back or prioritize left wing, I'm probably going to just choose one or the other. Norway, yeah, Rob. Norway turning the screw a little bit here. They're locking. I like Shoulder up a lot. He's a really. Oh, that was such a good ball from Oscar Bal. Oh, Holland. That was it. That was the chance. That was the chance. Who put that ball in for him, too? That was such a good ball. Was that Ayer who just traveled that across the face of goal? That's nuts. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Harry Maguire hit a Trivela ball across the face of goal like that? That'd be absolutely insane. Who are we rooting for this guy? I never even asked you that. Who are you guys rooting for today? You rooting for Norway, rooting for Brazil? I'm rooting for Norway just because I want Cunha to come back to Carrington. You guys know that already. Let me check. Neymar's coming on. Uh-oh. Rayon off. Neymar is on now. Let's see. Okay, what's the over under on how many rolls Neymar is going to get if he gets fouled? I think the record is like 37. Just a water break. Endrick really should have put this away. Norway had a chance just now to put it away. That was such a bad shot too. The touch was bad. The finish was bad. Endrick is exactly why you don't make a big move so early on in your career. Look at guys like Odegaard. Look at guys like Endrick. Who else is out here? Who are the other? Remember that season? It was that same summer where Endrick made his move. There's another Brazilian that made another big move, and I think he's in the Saudi league now, if I remember correctly. Someone help me out. Who is that? I can't remember now off the top of my head. Danny will know. I'm gonna look it up now because it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna see if I can beat Danny to it. El Hilal. I think he plays for El Hilal. Who is this? Marcus Leonardo. That's who I'm thinking of. There's that whole summer. It was like Leonardo, Endrick, and I want to say there was another similar player that all were like the talk of the town, and then they just never ended up doing anything because they went for big money moves really early on in their careers, and they shouldn't have done that. That's why you got to have good people around you. How do you guys feel about all the cameras cutting away to the celebrities during this World Cup? I don't know about you. That bugs me. It bugs me when I see it. I feel like it's even worse. It's like when the Premier League replays a corner 8 times, and I'm like, the play is still going on. Like, stop replaying this. I don't care. If you guys are watching on X, I see we've got a lot of views on X. Please consider clicking the link and jumping over to YouTube and liking and subscribing, please. I would appreciate that a lot. Helps the channel a lot. I appreciate you guys all hitting the like button on X and sharing. It does mean a lot to me as well, but it does help the channel to come over here and do this. How old is Neymar? Neymar's got to be like 32, 33 by now, right? He's got to be up there. Let me find out. Neymar. Where's Neymar playing now? Santos. He's back at Santos. Neymar's 34. Interesting. He'll be 35. I remember when Neymar was a teenager. Man, it makes me feel old. Remember when he's a teenager at Santos? That's nuts, man. Man, makes me feel old. I mean, I am, but I don't like being reminded of it. That's rude. So far, I mean, Brazil have been the side off the ball a little bit more. They're probably playing a little bit too much defending than they would like. They've got half as many passes. They've got 3 times as many tackles and stuff. I think they want to be on the ball a little bit more, but Norway just doing their job. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't need to see what celebrities are. I don't really care. I don't need to see Woody Harrelson eating asparagus, sit next to Chris Rock. The most random combination. Speaking of Woody Harrelson, though, if you guys haven't watched the first season of True Detective, like, either immediately go and do that when you're done here, or throw away your television. One of either. The first season of True Detective is one of the best things I've ever seen on television, period. It's a little shameless plug for True Detective. You don't have to watch the rest of them. Just watch the first season. They're standalone seasons, so you don't have to worry about missing anything. Yeah, that first season is a masterpiece. Yeah, it was that first season was one of the best things I've ever seen. Especially that one episode where they do like the long one shot. That was such a good episode. Holland on the ball. Man, Odegaard's on the ball. Odegaard trying to do something, but he's doing Odegaard things instead, just messing it all up for sure. So bad. Odegaard, man. How is this guy wearing an armband for any club? How is he starting and playing for any top club? I mean, Arsenal, it's Arsenal. I guess it's not a top club, but told you guys, rivalry first and foremost before anything else. Honestly, Arsenal need to. If I'm Arsenal, I'm selling Odegaard, and It's not hard to improve on Odegaard. Honestly, Arsenal could have gotten someone like Nico Paz or something, and that'd be an improvement on Odegaard. All right, 73rd minute, still 0-0. Haven't seen a whole lot of changes from Norway and after that half. They just kind of switched up like for like. I feel bad for Sorloth. He wasn't really being played in his best position. But I don't know who else Norway have, but Oscar Bob came on, Shelderup came on, Nusa was off, which was a bit of shock because I thought Nusa actually looked like better than Sorloth looked. Patrick Berg, control that ball. That looked like an elbow. Thank you. Who's this Brazilian? Who's this? Uh-oh. Is that Leonardo DiCaprio? That's nuts. Tobey Maguire and Leonardo DiCaprio. That's crazy. And look at that. Sitting next to him is not a 20-year-old girl, Leo DiCaprio. That's insane. You know who that was next to him? It was the actor from Inception. He was only in there for the beginning a little bit. The long-haired, the shoulder length haired dude. He was sitting next to him. They must be friends in real life. That's cool. Jeez. Oscar Bob need to get stuck in. Well done. Uh-oh. Vinny on the ball. Nope, that's not Vinny. Who is this midfielder they brought in? I can't remember who this guy's name is. I gotta look it up now. The guy with his braids. Nope. That was so bad from Danilo. Alright, let me see who this other guy is that they brought in here. It is... Oh, it's a midfielder named Danilo. That's why I didn't know who it was. I kept saying Danilo, and I'm like, is that the right back? No, it's another midfielder. Is that the Danilo at Palmeiras? Is that who that is? Shelderup getting a shot off. Well done from Allison to make a save. I feel like Norway's chances have been better. I told you guys, I do like Shelderup. He reminds me a little bit of Dortmund Sancho. He's not like a head down, get to the byline and put it in. He's definitely a get my foot on it, make something happen, beat somebody. Is that who that is? I can't remember. I feel like it's got to be the Danilo that we were linked with earlier in the season. And ooh, Shelderup so filthy on their wing. Just got to do something with it. It's too much passing this ball around. Nobody's making a run. Everyone's just standing there. They're trying to pull Brazil back out of their shape, but you had the ball around their box. Like nobody wanted to make any sort of little movement or anything. There you go. Now you've done it. And you won a corner. No, you didn't. No, you did not win a corner. This better not go to added extra time. That'll be annoying. Final 14 minutes or so, we're probably going to see another 5-6 minutes of added time for the hydration break and substitutions. This is the farthest Norway have gotten, I believe. They haven't been in the World Cup since 1998. they can get through here. I mean, Holland is the deciding factor. Yeah, Daniel Carlo also opted for some counterattacking football in the group stage, so I think that was kind of his mindset. Who can set up in the mid block and who can get that ball forward to Vinny as fast as like they can. I honestly don't care if Ederson's not at the World Cup. I'd rather have him not be there, so he could have been at Carrington by now. But it is what it is. He's not playing, but it would be nice to see him get some minutes though. Nealon hoofing that forward, trying to find Holland on the counter. Holland getting stumbling, look like. Norway throw. Ederson, speak of the devil. Ederson's coming on. I swear I'm like Nostradamus. Ederson getting ready on the touchline here. Who do we think? He's probably coming on for Casemiro, I imagine. Maybe get a little bit more mobility. Bruno and Ederson seem like a good little combination. Bruno Guimaraes, I mean. So Ederson's about to come on here. Who's coming off? Casemiro, probably? No, Bruno Guimaraes coming off. Interesting. So we'll probably see Casemiro sit a little deep. Danilo and Ederson probably playing as like eights. Surprises me. I like Bruno looked the more impactful between him and Casemiro. Casemiro's got like the final ball from Casemiro. Like his passing, I think I like a little better, but I would have. I mean, you're gonna want to get a little bit more energy going in here. They need something. Brazil. This is what I said going into this. I remember, if you guys remember when you joined in early, I said Brazil just look a little unimaginative under Carlo Ancelotti. They don't look like Brazil. They look like Real Madrid with Brazil players, basically, which isn't awful, but I'm like, you got to have something else. Holland in! Holland scores! Cunha's coming back to Carrington. Was that Shelder up? Was that Shelder up or Wolf? I couldn't see that. That guy looks like Odegaard's brother. He looks just like Odegaard. Oh, I wish he was at the pub and that same Brazil fan was there. I'd be laughing in his face right now. And I guarantee you that there are going to be United fans freaking out who are going to be like, ooh, Ederson comes on and they immediately Brazil concede a goal, because there are United fans who are just like that for some reason. And there's media and journos who are just like that. It's weird, man. People are weird. I want to know who put that ball in. Was that Wolf or was that Shelder up? Somebody let me know. That was like Shelder up. Good ball. Oh, was that Gabriel too, or is that Mark? You tell me that was Gabriel. It was Gabriel. You fucking idiot. Oh, Gabriel, get fucked. Don't even care if I get demonetized for laughing my ass off at Gabriel. Don't even care. Danny, I don't even care if he loses his runner because he's not a fullback. All right, let's bring Cunha back to Carrington, please. It's got to be Ancelotti gone. I can't see Ancelotti managing in like Copa America or something. Like he's got it's World Cup for him or nothing. And this is Holland had a runner behind him. All he had to do was a little back heel. Could have found him. Now Norway are turning it up here. This golden boot race just went wide open here. I think, what does that put Holland at right now? Holland's, was that 6 now for Holland? That's 6. He is just one behind Messi and Mbappe, who have yet to play this round, I believe. Dude, just goals in general in the last like 10 years have just increased exponentially, man. Klose's record stood for like 12 years, and this year it's just been shattered. Like, it's just getting shattered because of just tactics. Football, like, this is why, like, the difference you have to point out when people compare, like, Trent Alexander-Arnold to Beckham. Like, football is just different now. It just is. No cigars getting lit tonight, man. You don't deserve one. Neymar on the ball, taking the corner. Cover the quadrant, buddy. There you go. It's hard to believe that Neymar's 34 now. Brazil need to figure it out. They need to figure it out. I gotta go walk my dogs after this. I'm gonna order Chinese. I'm gonna walk my dog, pick up my Chinese, watch this Mexico versus England game, and that'll be a good night. These corners are very good from Neymar, much better than the other corners were. So Ederson on the ball. Good ball. I don't know why Ederson's playing right back. That's so dumb. Neymar, man. Just doing Neymar things. You can't doubt Neymar's techers on the ball, but his freaking flair for the dramatic, man, and the freaking histrionics get on my nerves. Maybe it's just a Brazilian thing. Oscar Bob out muscling. What a ball, shoulder up. It's got no help. No help. Put the ball back. Was that Berg up there? No, that's shoulder up still. Nobody wants to. They just don't want to get involved. All right. Yeah, I mean, if it just hold on to the ball, it was working so well so far. Just keep doing what you're doing. There's no need to take any risks now. You've got this is game management now. Just all the way back to Nealon. Just put it all the way back to Nealon. There you go. That's all you have to do. Yep. Just chill. Says if Norway win this, it's been a great season. Yeah, Bodo Glimt doing their thing in Europe, obviously this year and last year, and then Norway getting forward. This is absolutely amazing. Vinny on the ball. Danilo. Neymar. Woo! What happened there? Wow. What happened there? Nealon clutch again. I need to see that replay again, see where that came off of. That ball game looping in. Uh-oh. Casemiro, why didn't you just shoot that, dude? Why didn't you just shoot that? If you either need to shoot that or put that on the ground. Like, no one was getting to that cross, man. You freaking whizzed that across the face of goal. Keep that on the floor. There's no way that anyone's getting there, man. Ugh. Bad ball. What happened there? I come off Neymar or Ayer or something. Whoo! Give the post a kiss, Nealon. It's just a bit of time wasting here. Yeah, Nealon definitely my man of the match so far. Let me know so far who's been your man of the match. For me, it's definitely got to be Nealon. He's been absolute monster for Norway today. Most of the time it does go to the goal scorer, but I think the goalkeepers sometimes get neglected because that was an absolute beauty of a performance from him so far. Odegaard, Sanderberg. Holland. Oh, that's Patrick Berg. I get the Bergs confused. Rierson. Oscar Bob. Odegaard. Nobody's trying to do anything. Put that wide. Oh, the switch to shoulder up was on. Oh, that was almost really good from Odegaard. Credit where it's due. That was a really good little back heel. Corner. The Viking Orchestra. Yeah. This is why we watch it without commentary sometimes, because the commentator is just nuts. If I have to listen to the Premier League commentator say Flomo again between Florian Wirtz and Mo Salah, I'm going to lose my shit. Thankfully, we don't have to do that because Mo Salah decided to throw a little bitch fit and leave. Just going to kill some time here in Norway. Dude, if Norway just kill time and just let it run out and Brazil have literally half as many passes and shit, like, that's going to be hilarious. Like, we already saw Nagelsmann go. We saw Tunisia sack their manager as well. I'd like to see what happens with Tuchel if England loses tonight. I'm not entirely confident about England's chances against Mexico at the Azteca. Tuchel's already getting the excuses in early, as someone pointed out in the WhatsApp group, blaming the altitude for this and that. I mean, it's just... They like excuses. Maybe they should go get Jurgen Klopp or something to go get Arteta as their manager. Or head coach, sorry. We don't say manager anymore. It's taboo in modern game. Good ball from Neymar here. Vinny on the ball in wide position. Oscar Bob going to close him down. Rierson coming in. Well done, Rierson. And he gets a goal kick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rob says he thinks Mexico win. I mean... What? Okay, so the bigger question is what happens if Mexico win? Does Tuchel stay on? Would you... I mean... I'm not really... I mean, I'm not English, so I've got no skin in the game, but I am not... I don't think you can play the way that they've played as... Oh! The Viking. Wow. Fuck off, Gabrielle. Fuck off, Allison. That's Brazil. That's got to be Brazil out of the World Cup now. Oh, man. Ancelotti. He's going to have a lot of fun in the Copa America. So have fun with that, buddy. CONCACAF, calling your name, brother. Wow. Holland. Level with Messi and Mbappe right now for the Golden Boot race. Who put Holland in their team tonight? I might have to change it now. Man, I gotta take out some Brazilians. Where's the pressure? There's nobody on the ball. Wow. How much time do you want to give Erling Haaland to just get a shot off, man? Wow. Jeez. You know what? Big up Jarvis, too, because that's absolutely nuts. Big up Norway, man. Jarvis has got to be completely bricked up at the moment. So well done, Norway. Well done, Jarvis, if you're watching, man. Shout out, man. I should have put my Bodo Glimt jersey on for this one. Yes, I did buy one in solidarity with Jarvis for Bodo Glimt's European run. That's nuts, dude. Carlo. Guy thought he was just going to go hang out in Rio, smoking cigars, drinking caipirinhas. It was going to be a cakewalk. Holland's got the ponytail out. He's just letting the locks flow now. This crazy robot, it looks like he's always having a bad reaction to shellfish. He's just doing his thing, man. Bodo Glimt just need to hold on to the ball. They don't care now. They've got 5 minutes and change. Well done, winning the ball. Who's this? Endrick. Yikes. That looked like a handball almost. Where'd that? Vinny. Danilo. Patrick Berg. Finally getting on the ball. Well done. Oh, that did not make Ederson look very good at all, did it? Why not just play a midfield 3 and put Ederson in his natural position? I just don't get these managers, man. Got Sorlaw playing a right wing. You got Ederson playing a right back. It makes no sense. Ederson on the ball. Neymar. Back wide right to Ederson. Ederson, nice control. Ball into the box. There's just no hope for it, man. It's not happening for Brazil. Now they're just hoofing and hoping. Tell you what they need. Tell you what Brazil need right now in the box is the Harry mother Frizuckin Maguire. That's what they need. Ah. Oh, boy. 3 minutes and change for Brazil to do something. Who did Norway have after this? So Norway will play either England or Mexico. Interesting. Norway versus England would be very interesting. But, like, that's such bad defending, dude. What placement on that shot from Holland, too. Like, you could not have placed that shot any better. He's so weird looking, though, man. He's just a weird looking guy. You want to see something funny, go YouTube and look up Erling Haaland rapping with his friends when he was like 12, 13 years old. It's hilarious. Dude missed his calling. It's absolute banger. Just him and his friends like at a playground just rapping in the snow. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. So Ayer's off for Odegaard. Odegaard on the ball right now. Just taking it to the corner, holding on to it. Biersen, Sanderberg. Wow. Wow. Norway just... This is the key. Like, Norway have just not let Brazil have the ball. They've been very economic with their possession. They haven't given Brazil a lot of chances to regain possession, and that's really just... It's killed everything that Brazil need. I mean, Brazil have barely spent any time on the ball. 33% possession for Brazil. Like, that's not at all what they want. You've got Brazilian players. You want them on the ball. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, we're all delighted, dude. Shout out Jarvis, man. Share the stream, you guys, and tag Jarvis on Twitter if you can, because I think he'll enjoy the fact that we are all just supporting him tonight. He's probably hanging out with friends, enjoying his life, watching it. Is Holland coming off or what? This is nuts, man. Brazil, yeah, Danny. Brazil were absolute. And it's not even that they were like bad. If like Norway just held on to the ball. There was a Super Bowl a couple years back. Seahawks played the Broncos, and Seahawks won that Super Bowl by the simple fact of just they ran the ball, killed the clock, and did not give Peyton Manning any time. Peyton Manning barely saw the field that game. And that's if you do that, you had a good chance of winning the game. If you keep the ball away from Brazil, you've got a good chance of winning the game. Vinny putting his finger in the linesman's face, that's not good. Brazil getting frustrated now. You should have brought Rafinha on if he's fit enough. This could have been like this could be your World Cup, and Rafinha's not even on there. Like Igor Thiago, like Brazil have had no strikers on the pitch. You got Igor Thiago. Why don't you throw Igor Thiago in the box and let him do something? Yeah, and they needed to get if Rafinha's even half fit, like you just put him on. Like instead of Endrick for sure, I think he would have been a better pick than Endrick. I mean, this guy Rafinha had an absolute stellar season. This could be it right here. Blow the whistle. Brazil are gonna be out of the World Cup, guys. That's it. That's insane. Brazil just try. It's got to be a foul. So Brazil have a chance to maybe hoof it in the box right now from deep and maybe get a consolation, but that's it. This has got to be it, right? We're in the 98th minute, 7 minutes of added time. We're already like ref could blow this any single second. Uh-oh. Referee is given a pen. Referee is given a pen for a handball. Look like an ire. Is that a foul or is that a handball? It's called it a foul. Interesting. Interesting. Consolation here for Brazil, but Neelan playing some mind games, holding on to the ball. Honestly, the longer you delay the pen from being taken from when it's awarded, the less likely it is that the taker's going to score. It's minuscule. It's like not like an automatic guarantee, but there is a correlation between that. So that's why you see people playing the mind games. They want to delay it as long as they can. I don't know if that's harsh, honestly. That's pretty harsh to give that as a pen, honestly. Both going for the ball, both throwing the elbows up, and one person just catches the other in the head with the elbow. It could have easily gone the other way. Who's taking the pen here? Neymar's taking the pen. He's got to get that World Cup goal tally up. But when you're Brazil side and you end the game with 34% possession, literally 274 passes to Norway's 597, this was only going to go one way. Neymar trying to talk shit. Just take the pen, dude. Let the goalie talk shit. Just take the kick, dude. There's no these Brazilians, man. I'm not trying to be xenophobic, but they have no ability to like just switch off the emotions sometime. Like just get on with it. If Neymar misses this, I'm gonna fucking die laughing. Ball's not even on the spot. Neelan didn't even try. All right, it is 2-1. Neymar still trying to talk shit when you're about to get knocked out of the World Cup is probably one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. How are you going to talk shit when you're about to get knocked out of the World Cup? Oh, man. They're about to get knocked out of the World Cup, Neymar. I don't know how you can talk any shit, dude. Surely there's no time left, right? So Neymar is now the second Brazilian to score in 4 World Cups. Interesting. They were already in beyond added time when they scored that. There should be no reason for this anymore. This should be done now. It should blow the whistle immediately. We're in the 100. We're in the. That's got to be it. What is happening right now? What is this ref doing? Do I have any idea water left? Ref's got to blow the whistle. Like, surely, right? Like, this is. What is there left to do? No, surely they can't. Oh, such a bad ball from Casemiro. Holland just needs to get to this. And that's it. Brazil are out of the World Cup. Norway beat Brazil 2-1, knocking Brazil out, advancing to the furthest they've ever got to a World Cup. In their first appearance in the World Cup since 1998, Norway beat Brazil 2-1 thanks to a brace from Erling Haaland. And quite frankly, thanks 100% to an absolute worldly performance from Nilan, the Norwegian goalkeeper. What a performance there from Norway. Shout out to Norway. Shout out Jarvis. I feel really weird praising Erling Haaland. I mean, you can't deny the guy's an excellent striker, but it is what it is. Brazil just did not, they just didn't do enough to impact the game. They just barely saw any of the ball. Carlo has no plan B if it's not literally sit in a block and counterattack, and that's a problem. You can't just go into this thinking that you've just got the players to do it. You've got to be able to do something, and they just didn't figure out how to get the ball back. Unfortunately for Brazil, they are out of the World Cup now. Norway, rightfully so, the Norwegian fans celebrating. That's insane, man. That's insane. Oh, boy. Where did we get to these likes, you guys? How are we at here? Did we get to 20? I hope we got to 20. Hit the like button if you haven't yet done so, you guys. If you are watching on X, please, please, please jump over and hit that like button before I let you guys get out of here, because I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go walk my dog. Hopefully it's not raining. It's been raining all day, so really if I can just, get out of the rain, that'd be great. But you guys, appreciate all you legends getting involved. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to keep you guys for too long. Are you guys shocked? Going into it, it depends. I'm not shocked after having watched the way the game played out. I would have been shocked if you would have told me this result going into it, just simply because I think, obviously, like Well said, Norway have not been in the World Cup in like 25 years. They've never gotten this far. Like, yes, they have Holland, but you got to look at the Brazil squad and think, man. And like someone said, maybe Brazil are just overly reliant on older players. Maybe instead of giving younger players a chance, maybe they should have taken a risk on Rafinha in this match late on instead of Endrick. Who knows? Maybe they should not have appointed Carlo Ancelotti. Maybe someone like Mourinho would have been better. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But Brazil are out of the World Cup, the round of 16. And serious questions need to be asked. Whatever happens in the next international tournament that Brazil have, I think we do need to start seeing them move on from guys like Neymar, guys like Casemiro, guys like Marquinhos maybe as well, and start figuring out ways to get some younger players involved. Is Carlo the best manager for that? I don't know, but we will see. It's not my team, not my problem. Honestly, I care about United. I don't care about Brazil, but big up Norway. I'm more happy for the Norwegian players that are at like Bodo Glimt and whatnot than I am for Erling Haaland, but you can't deny Erling Haaland is just... he's a robot. It's unfair, but it is what it is. Rob says Chinese places normally shut down on Sunday. I forgot it's Sunday too. Hold up. Guys, like the video if you haven't yet done so. Please subscribe if you are new. Ian, I hope you got all your family members and your friends to come in here. Let me see if my Chinese place is open, so I'm definitely going to get Chinese food. So I am wasting away, but you guys, I appreciate you guys getting in. To all my English watchers and members of the community, we will be hoping that you guys have a good match. Hopefully Thomas Tuchel doesn't overly Thomas Tuchel this thing, and England actually play with a little of impetus, a little bit of aggression, a little bit of direct play, and not just cautious build-up. There's high percentage pass nonsense that you see from a lot of these coaches nowadays, but it's up to you guys. Mexico are no slouches. They've only lost twice at the Azteca in like 89 games. They're in their hometown. I don't know how they keep getting that, but it is what it is. It is a big ask. So hopefully, you guys find a way to overcome. If not, you guys could be going home tonight. So we'll see. But thank you guys for stopping by. Please, please, please like, subscribe, hype the video if you can. Hopefully we got a lot of subscriptions today. But thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for getting involved in the chat, you guys. Absolute legends. Thank you, Ian, again, for throwing out a couple memberships for everybody. We didn't hit our membership goal in terms of likes, but hopefully we can do that sometime soon. So maybe see you on the next one, you guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy Mexico versus England, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.